Hello everybody and welcome to Against the Fence. This is the place to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC. We got a nice early one for you guys tonight. We've got Max Holloway taking on Yair Rodriguez in the main event. This one promises to be fire in the featherweight division.
Yes. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be absolute sick.
Mate, every time Max Holloway fights, it's exciting.
Yeah.
And riding off of his last win, you're such high hopes for him.
I've just not seen enough of this guy this year. I wish I'd seen more, to be fair. I mean, the beginning of the year, he started off so well. Hopefully, we get to sort of put a nice little bow on it for us as well, as we sort of get to the final fights of the year as well. Yeah. But just a quick one for you guys who are tuning in the next day, right? So, of course, this is the whole watch-along experience. So you haven't missed out if you're catching this on the Sunday. Don't worry. You can use the chapters below to skip to the fight of your choice, and you can just relive the experience by matching up to the timer we have here on screen. Yes. Now, if you don't have time to do that whole experience with us, then you can always go to the very end of the video, and what you're going to find there is a quick sort of succinct breakdown of the fight card in about a good 5-minute Joe Rogan-like, colourful, spectacular fashion. Yeah, you're going to love it. So, do stay with us. And, thanks for watching.
Yes, indeed.
Crazy. We've already had 5 finishes already in this card.
Yeah, which means...
Wow, what a prelim.
Which means that every single...
This means we're going to have a boring main card.
Which means we're getting decisions in the main card. Absolutely. I mean, it could be
Just get ready for Song Yudong versus Julio to be a sleeper.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's definitely a finish in some of these.
To be fair, there is some great fights on this. I said earlier in the week that Chaos Williams. Oh my goodness!
That fight should be a finish.
That should be fight tonight.
Yeah,
should be fight tonight. I can't wait for that fight.
Well, we did a poll, didn't we, last night on Twitter to see who would think that.
What did it end up with?
I think it ended up majority of people going for Yair Rodriguez versus Max Holloway as fight of the night, which arguably which is fair enough. It might seem quite obvious to some people what the fight of the night is going to be, but it might, if you're expecting an early finish from Holloway, for example, then it's not necessarily going to be fight of the night, is it? So you could vote otherwise. We had 75% going with Holloway versus Rodriguez. We had 15% going with BAEZA versus Williams. I think I put BAEZA versus Williams. And then 10% going for YADONG versus ARCE. Yo, guys, there's Miles. Welcome.
What's up, Miles? Welcome in, man. Thanks for coming on back.
Oh, yes. You're so loud, guys. You're so loud.
Really?
Oh, that hurt my ear.
First eardrum. What is it? The clapping?
Yeah.
We'll keep it.
I'll do that.
We'll keep it tame. Don't you worry.
Do you know what? Woo. I was thinking at the start of the week, right? Yair Rodriguez in this fight needs to get the finish. He needs
100%. But this is what I've been saying earlier in the week as well. I can't see anyone knocking out or subbing Max Holloway the form that he's on.
No,
if you know what I mean.
I know, but
he's looking great. He's looking like Max Holloway 2.0. Obviously, with that great fight against Kelvin Cater.
Well, that's it. Because in my opinion, if Yair was to somehow win a decision, right, which is might be quite unlikely because
it's MMA game. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. But if Yair was to win a decision, it wouldn't almost feel like a win for Yair. I think a lot of people will be quick to say Max had an off night, and that will be it.
Yeah.
He won't get the credit he deserves for the win. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying is he needs to finish Max tonight.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's a really good point. Yeah.
Everyone will be like, it was another close, bad decision for Max.
It's been a long time since we've seen Max, and last time we saw him, he had incredible output. So if we saw him today with not the same amount of output,
you could say the same with Rodriguez.
Same with Rodriguez. Rodriguez has not fought since 2019, and to come in
since 2002.
Yeah, to come in there and fight the number one guy in Max Holloway in the division, I think it's stupid.
It's crazy. It's crazy, isn't it?
Why would you take?
How has this happened? I will never know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
End of the day, he said he's excited for opportunities like this, of course. But I just think you've got to be a bit wise in your matchup selection.
Yeah.
If you've been out with injuries and things like that
for so long to come back, right in the deep end, so to speak.
And everyone's counting him out.
Yeah.
I mean, he's great. I mean, you said about the output. Of course, he's been quite good, but was it like Max Holloway?
Oh, have they taken out? I'm just looking at the rankings there. Have they taken out Zabit?
Yeah. Zabit was taken out ages ago.
Oh, okay.
For inactivity, but I would like to know when was Zabit's last fight, because how is Zabit been taken out, but Yair was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and this guy's not fought since 2019, so.
Yeah, it's got to be around sort of something similar.
Yeah.
I think,
you know what? I think it probably was a situation like he probably would have chosen an easier fight, but in the situation he's in, it's like take the fight or get out of the rankings.
Yeah, well, Yair versus Zabit was meant to happen. I think it was scheduled at one point.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that would have been such a great fight as well.
Yeah, and that made all the sense in the featherweight division.
It did, yeah. That's what I mean. They were both like sort of mismatched. I think Zabit was just above Rodriguez. And yeah, I think it made 100% sense. This one, I don't know. I think it could be too much. But then again, you're looking at the rankings. Obviously, Yair is up there.
Yeah, he's beaten some really good people.
Wow.
Yeah, he's beaten some really good people, but he's not beating Frank Edgar, has he? Has he, guys? He's not beating Frank Edgar.
Oh yeah, you're not going to let that go, are you?
Some top talent, you see. But he's not beating Frank Edgar.
I can tell you who has beaten Frankie Edgar.
Well, no, let's not get into that, mate. Right?
Shall we have a look at the rankings card?
Go on.
Let's get the fight card. Yeah, go on.
All right, it is there.
Yeah, so first up, we have got Song Yadong versus Julio Arce. That's a great fight, as we just mentioned. The power Song Yadong. And then we've got Miguel BAEZA versus Chaos Williams. That's, again, we said that's going to be a great fight. And then we've got Felicia Spencer versus LEAH.
LETSON, yeah.
And then the co-main event, Big Ben Rothwell steps back into the octagon against Marcus Rogerio de Lima.
Yep.
And then, as we just mentioned, we've got Max Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez.
Yes.
It's fun, man.
It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. And I'm looking forward to that as well.
I totally forgot this Julio beat Rosa, sorry. Just with that head kick. Knocked him out with that head kick.
The overhead, the sort of... The backward spinning ones he does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nuts, man. That's nuts. He's got some exciting kicks in his arsenal, which is going to sort of cause some problems. But, man.
All right, should we get into this one just in case? I don't know how quick. Let's just judge it off this one, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, they've been trying to kill time a lot, haven't they? So far, they've been trying to kill time.
But yeah,
you can tell.
We'll jump into it, and then
we
can slow down if we need to.
Prelim card, which is what 5 knockouts. Was it 5 knockouts in the prelims?
Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 4 of them in the first round. That's it. Yeah, of course. You gotta get a lot.
We jump on to Julio, who's got a pro record of 17 wins and 4 losses, with 5 KOs and 5 submissions, and a UFC record of 4 wins with 2 losses. And he was on a Dana White Contender Series back in 2017. He made his UFC debut the year after in 2018, and also a stat that could go tonight, I reckon. He's never been KO'd, and he's fighting someone like Song Yadong.
So far. Never been KO'd. So far.
So
yeah, a bit more about this guy. He's a southpaw fighter. Very technical and precise with his striking. His left hand is the best weapon, and so he does tend to fight to set this up as often as he can. You know, the sort of style of it is anything with his left hand is just to sort of open up and allow that, fight with the right hand and allow that left hand to sink down and find a target, basically. But he'll probably use it to land a left hook and on the third strike of his combinations as well. So, for example, if he is throwing combinations or fighting backwards, he does like to bring it around to sort of catch him, sort of check left hook, which is always good to see. But he's a counter striker predominantly. You know, he'll read your attack and respond with combinations. That lead right hand is really only good for range finding, but it does pay well when he puts the strikes together or when he punctuates his combinations, as I was saying, with that hook. But he's just got a strong fire IQ. What I tend to notice in some of the matchups I'm watching him fight is he does learn the reactions of his opponents, and he sort of calculates his attack. You know, he increases his intensity as the fight goes on. And that's largely because that first round he's just collecting data, collecting intel, and then he's sort of applying himself a lot more in the second and third. But yeah, exciting fight to watch for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
I definitely think Julio will throw a lot more kicks than Song Yadong in this one. But we'll get into that in a second. So jumping on to Song Yadong, a pro record of 17 wins with 5 losses, with 6 KOs and 3 submissions. And 6 of his 9 finishes have been in the very first round. He's got a UFC record of 6 wins and 1 loss. He made his UFC debut back in 2019. And opposite to his opponent, he's never been KO'd or submitted. So both stats there still stand for Song Yadong.
So far.
Yes,
so
far. I mean, and for Song Yadong, then he's an orthodox fighter. He comes out looking to walk his opponent down by edging forward into range and look to land heavy lever. Keeps his hands quite low and looks to create angles to sneak in his punches. He's predominantly a bit of a counter striker who has knockout power as well. Looks to land that fast uppercut of his as he's sort of coming forward. He can take a hit, and we saw this especially in the Kyler Phillips fight, which was about 2 fights ago now. And, you know, of course, Casey Kenny, you know, he banged with Casey Kenny in his last outing. He's capable of fighting at the same pace throughout the fight. We rarely see him slowing down, to be honest.
Crazy for such a big
third
guy,
round. Yeah, absolutely. He throws punches to take your head off, sits down on his strikes. Making him most dangerous when in the pocket, basically. So yeah, and we can get into what's expected from ARCE, Julio Arce.
This guy. Yeah. So Julio. I'm not a big fan of his last name. I'm really not. It just sounds like arse too much. But Julio is what I'll try to call him.
He's got a reach advantage in this.
Yeah. But we're almost going to get reach around advantage. No, I'm just kidding. So this guy, you know, watch the low kicks basically. He'll use it to touch Song as he comes into range, I think. It's going to allow Song to become accustomed to his striking before introducing more feints in the second round and trying to expose a target. So that's a bit where his fighter IQ comes into play, when he's sort of like getting him to read and then sort of use those feints a lot more effectively to open something up. But he's probably going to be second in most of the exchanges. He's going to want to look to catch Song on his way into range. But yeah, no doubt Julio is going to want to set up that left high kick against the southpaw standing opponent, I think. The same one he caught Erosa with back in that fight he had.
Yeah, I'd imagine it might be a bit of a feeling out process for Arce, just to get his timing down a little bit, because Song's footwork is insane and he is very quick. But for Song, then I'm thinking he'll keep coming forwards, applying pressure, and try to turn the fight into a brawl as much as possible. He, like most people, would favour his chin over a lot of fighters.
Get ready with that time.
Will loosen up and throw more combos as the fight goes on, and when he finds his groove, be the lighter guy on the feet, find his range, and be in and out of his striking. He's going to look to outwork Arce, and I'm going with Song Yadong to outwork him.
Song Yadong as well.
Yeah. I'm going Song Yadong as well. Yeah.
I mean, I like Arce. He's very technical. He's very precise.
Yes, I was about to say that. He took the words out of my mouth. He is very technical, but like you said, Song Yadong is crazy. If you look at his build, most guys with like the build of Song Yadong slow down, but this guy just doesn't. He's got a good output for the size that he is, and I just think, like you said, he's going to outwork Arce, I think.
Yeah, I think he can. He can definitely outscore him.
He's got a new leg tattoo, I think, isn't he?
Oh yeah, maybe. Have you rolled the volume up on your mic by any chance, Ash?
The volume up?
Yeah.
I've took the little thing off it.
What thing?
I used to have a little filter, didn't he?
Oh.
I used to have the little filter thing off it. I've taken it off. I'll move it further back.
No, that's fine there. It just sounds like it's peaking from your end.
Oh, do apologise.
That's all right. I think it's fine now.
So, here we go. Orthodox versus Southpaw. And
as I said, it's a bit of a feeling out process.
It is a feeling out process. I mean, for Arce, Julio, I expect it.
Yeah, for Julio, he's trying to anticipate when Song enters into range.
Yeah.
And for Song, he's kind of trying to anticipate the kind of the precise striking of Arce. You know, he doesn't want to rush in too soon. Yeah, arguably, potentially a mismatch. It's not like Casey Kenny, who's going to sort of, you know, be very light on his feet as well and then come in with his combinations. Arce's a complete different fighter.
But
bit more technical.
This is what you can expect when you get two counter strikers go at it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
you get hesitancy.
Yeah, they just both very patient.
Waiting for exactly. So you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first.
Nearly like 2 minutes has gone now and nothing's happened.
I mean, like 3 strikes or something like that. Exactly. It's that moment when you're like trying to hang up on your girlfriend. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. You know, it just doesn't happen. But yeah, it's much the same with these strikes. Oh, Song Yadong with a head movement really well, making a move.
Missing though.
Yeah, it didn't quite land, but it's good.
Swinging for the bleachers.
It is good. Came in, rocked his head right, rocked his head left. It was really good.
Whoosh.
And just sort of laid hands of power.
There's that kick.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, watch second round. Arce sort of comes out with something a little bit more, but he likes to take the first round off often.
Absolutely.
So don't count this fight out yet. I remember I had a very sort of detailed breakdown for the co-main.
Oh, nice right in there.
Endlessly earlier the other night, weren't we, Jordan? Can't wait to get into that, but
that was a good kick
fire kick, lightning.
Yeah, thunderous.
From Song Yadong there to the head. Oh, RC ducking then
counter left.
Yeah, catching him on that counter. Left hook, nice, really good. But the pace is safe to say, sort of dialing up just a slight little bit. Oh, speed there from Song Yadong.
I kind of don't want Song Yadong to win because he's going to go up in the rankings and could move above my boy Frankie.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's possible.
This is good.
Ooh, good onslaught.
Yeah, then Frankie should fight Song Yadong and get TK'd again.
Well, I can't guarantee
we don't want that, do we?
No.
No.
We've already had that conversation.
Oh, fantastic. Speed from Song Yadong.
And he is so quick.
He is dangerous on his explosions. Whoa.
Oh, thunderous.
Oh, wasn't it? Man. So Song Yadong is also a bit of a man on a mission, isn't he? Let me try find, if you recall, I don't know if you could get a wiki up.
What's that?
His last fight, Song Yadong's last fight.
Yeah, it was against Casey Kenny, decision.
Casey Kenny, mate. Yeah, he won split decision. It was close.
It was
one
a
as
close
well.
one, wasn't it? Yes.
Very close.
It was Kyler Phillips who won and lost before. But this guy's no bother sort of like he's so impressive. He's got a draw, he's got a loss there in his last 4, but otherwise he's just been pretty much unstoppable wreck. And this guy, is destined to be great in the UFC for sure.
Ooh.
Especially looking at the hand speed he's got, it's like almost.
He's so quick, so powerful.
Here we come down the final 30 seconds here of the fight, but we're also going to be getting into round 2 where Arce is typically more dangerous. So really not going to get a true flavor as to how this is going to plan out until we see how he responds in second. That's really when that's when he starts his fight.
Song Yadong dong 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 dong. It's my input.
Song Yadong didn't want that round to end, did he?
Took that round
Applying the pressure. I guess Oxky on control.
For me, he also took it.
But when will Arce start landing? That's the question.
Like you said, the round 1 is over now. The feeling process is.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mean he's coming off a TKO victory against Andre Ewell. And Andre Ewell's long,
he is
lanky, kind of awkward fighter, really, isn't he?
He is. He's a very long fighter, and I think the difficult thing he's coming up against here in this matchup against Song Yadong is just the guard of Song Yadong being so tight.
Yeah,
and
it's just the footwork. Isn't it?
He's almost a fortress to get into. You know, how do you get into that? It's not easy. So you see him trying to figure out how he's going to telegraph his way through the guard. But this is where he executes some sort of game plan. Let's see if he's got the answers.
I told you, this is where we get a decision now.
Yeah.
You did say. Oh, fantastic. Oof. I don't know whether... Here's the thing, though, as well. If your first round is... A lot of it is tentative. You know, not a lot's happening.
It's difficult to score in some ways.
Yeah, but also for someone like Julio...
Did I say just wobbled him then?
I don't think so, no. I didn't think so. But for someone like Julio, see, he's picking up the pace.
Great kick.
But the thing like Julio, if it's quite a tentative first round, not a lot's happening, he's not collecting enough data either. No. You know?
I think what he needs to do is he needs to stay moving, circling with Song Yadong. But when Song Yadong finishes his combos, he needs to throw a leg kick.
Yeah, that's perfect. Circling away from that power right hand, isn't he? So if he circles to his right away from Song Yadong's power.
Shot.
But this is exactly as expected. You know, Julio is certainly picking up the pace here. He's dialing it up. He's doing a lot more. His fight's only just begun.
Ash, are you in 3, 58,
59, 58, 57, 56,
okay.
55,
That's not
54.
too bad. We're about on par. Got to do that earlier.
All over it.
Love it.
All over it.
Song's trying to work his way in.
What? Another man think about a takedown. That's an interesting one. Do you think this Matt would This fight will go to.
I think he won that. Yeah.
Song Yadong power.
Stop
with the power.
Wow.
Insane.
He don't want none, son.
I was not expecting that.
Mike's guys.
Wow.
How good was that?
Holy cow, that was mental.
Wow.
Just steam rate trained the guy.
Great
that
head
kick. All came off of that kick.
Yes.
Bang. Bang.
And then the right hand to follow up.
And I said that Arce would throw kicks.
Yeah. Same. We thought Arce was going to go for that left
High kick in nicely.
But Song Yadong did it first.
He did it with the right as well.
Yeah.
He did.
All right, maybe we're not getting the decision.
Well, there you go.
All right.
Against the southpaw opponent.
We're wrong.
Well, I mean, we got the fight right. We called Song Yadong, didn't we?
Wow.
And rightly so. That is another decision. Hey, this card could be fire.
Mm-hmm.
You right, Faber?
Right, Faber?
Yeah, he trains over there.
Frankie's beat you as well, mate.
Trains over there. Oh yeah. That wasn't the most exciting of fights though.
Is that what you get to sleep?
Anyone else want to step into you front of Frankie's feet?
Is that how you get to sleep at night? You just sort of read the list
now.
of people that Frankie beat.
Yeah, this is how Ash is coping.
Do you know Game of Thrones, Aya, and she has that list of people that she wants to kill before she says their names.
Ash reads off all of Frankie's wins before he goes to sleep at night. Just to make himself feel better.
You're right, Faber. Julio. No, Yair Rodriguez.
Yari.
Yeah. Yari. Yeah.
Calvin Qatar, yeah?
Calvin Qatar.
That's what I forgot to clip up. That's what I was meant to clip up yesterday.
Oh, were you?
I knew there was something I needed to clip up. I put it in the old bloopers.
It's my accent, all right? Leave me alone.
Accent. Right, he doesn't speak English.
Song you dong dong dong.
Song. You dong
yeah, Miles in the chat with nice. That was a good finish, man.
Yeah, Miles agrees with us on that one. It was decent, wasn't it? It was decent. I have to agree with you there. So song dong dong dong.
That was nasty.
Yeah, look at this. Here we go. Some replays. He don't want none. He don't want no devils.
He don't want it.
Harley. Oh.
You call out Frankie now?
There it is. Who's calling out Frankie?
I was joking.
It's a gimme, isn't it? Have it. The power
Solid
of this guy.
starts this main card, man.
That guy is scary for 135, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, this guy's like, he's got an impressive career. You saw it to go.
Scary.
Yeah, I mean, have we got the rankings to look at?
We do.
We got to look because Song Yadong was ranked, wasn't he?
He was.
So let's roll into that real quick. See what's next for this guy.
Oh, I'm going to have to get my phone out because I don't know who the rankings are. Quick, hang on.
All right.
It's all right.
We can tell them for you. I guess we got time.
Not Frankie, please. Please, not Frankie. Like Harry Potter. Please, not Frankie.
Please, not Frankie. So Song Yadong is ranked.
Oh, they actually
number 15. Yeah, he's only at the foot of the ladder. They're at the very bottom. But look, this guy. This is one of the things I was surprised about in the last fight.
Yeah, we might have to speed this one up. I think.
Yeah, I think we are.
I reckon they want to fly through this card.
Yeah.
I was dead surprised before when he wasn't ranked. So look, yes, he's on the ladder. I think this guy is worthy of a top 10. To be honest, it could be quite a jump, but I'd love to see him in there for sure.
Marlon Vera, you never know.
Yeah,
he drew against Cody Stammen, so they could roll that back.
He's already beaten Marlon Vera.
He's already beaten
Marlon Vera.
Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marlon Vera. Oh, was he?
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
of course.
Yeah,
Marlon Moraes would be good.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
I would love to see him fight Marlon Moraes.
Love that, mate.
Both very light on their feet. Great striking,
great
rapid striking. We did say we'd like to see Marlon Moraes fight someone else, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was even Marlon
Vera. I think it might have been. Yeah. But yeah, that's a good option. They could run the fight back with Cody Stammen because that fight did end in a draw. Yadong was deducted a point. due to an illegal knee in that fight. So they could run it back for that reason.
That's a great shout. That, or I reckon, I know we've already said Marlon Moraes for Marlon Vera. But I tell you what, Song Yadong and Marlon Moraes. Oh.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I think it's a solid one. Wow. Check side with the same knock.
Yeah, that was a nice little. Come on, Si, what's going on?
It just makes sense, you know? All right, let's send it back to the main.
Let's jump on to Chaos Williams, because I reckon we're going to have to fly through this one.
I'm going to quickly grab my drink.
Jump on to Chaos Williams. He's got a pro record of 12 wins and 2 losses with 6 KOs and 1 submission. And 6 of them 7 finishes have been in the very first round. His UFC record is 3 wins and 1 loss. He made his UFC debut back in 2020, and he's never been KO'd or submitted as well.
Yet. That's what we had to say on the last one.
What did I say earlier as well? You could tell JK if you can't hear me.
Go on.
Julio stat. What was Julio's stat?
Never knocked out.
Never been KO'd.
Never KO'd. Julio, wasn't he? And this guy also never KO'd. So we can just say never KO'd yet, because this card has just been a sucker for KO. Yeah. So let's see what happens. But this guy's an orthodox fighter, blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, very explosive on the feet. His knockout power is well documented. He asked Alex Moreno, he'll tell you what it's like. He throws in 4 to 5 punch bursts, and then he resets. But he likes to sort of get in your face, pressure you from the off. His jab is very educated, but apart from that, he can throw wild combination. He throws his uppercuts like shovels. They're thrown from the hip, But
Doubles, love that.
He kicks mostly off of the front leg, and it's used to draw out the attack of his opponents more often than not. But that is your Chaos Williams. Over to you.
And then we jump on to Miguel.
BAEZA.
Pro record of 10 wins and 1 loss, 7 KOs and 1 submission. I swear that's the same as his opponent. No, sorry, he's got 1 more KO. And 4 of his 8 finishes have been in the very first round. He's got the same UFC record as his opponent, 3 wins and 1 loss. This guy was on the Dana White Contender Series in 2019. He made his UFC debut the same year in 2019, and also has never been KO'd, but never been submitted.
Yet.
One of these KOs, I reckon,
that's
could go
4 fighters.
These two are...
That's 4 fighters. You said that on every fighter we've read out so far, we've said never KO'd.
I noticed the pattern. I did notice a pattern.
Yeah. And now... we're going to have to say after it, because
but obviously
this is interesting.
This Miguel,
this is interesting.
He's coming off a loss to Santiago Ponzinibbio, and that fight was fire.
Yeah.
So I'll let you get into the old fighting style for Miguel.
Yeah, for Miguel BAEZA, I quite like this dude in this fight. He's an orthodox fighter with a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Got skills on the ground, as seen in his previous outing against Takashi Sato, but not had many chances to show this off in his career. He keeps his guards tight and high, and his striking is very technical. It's a bit like ARCE in some respects, very similar. Stays patient and rips to the body with kicks, mixes his kicks into his striking combos effectively, giving his opponent a lot to think about. And I'll get into it once we've done the expectations. What can we expect from Chaos Williams?
All right, I'm just watching some of those reels of this guy, and it's just...
Saeed is back! Saeed!
Fire! Yes, lads.
Saeed.
I thought he called us ladies at first. But
welcome back, buddy.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
How did you find that last card? That last fight? What did you make of it?
The main event should be probably about what? You reckon about 10:15?
Maybe
20 past 10. I don't know. The way we're going, mate, probably in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, we're steamrolling through this event the same way that Song Yadong just steamrolled through.
6 out of 7 fights so far have been finishes. So yeah, we're on a bit of a steamroller tonight. So probably in the next hour.
I think it would be on about 11ish.
Well, while we're looking at the guy, let me tell you what I expect to see in this particular fight right now.
Yes, what can we expect from Chaos Williams?
Personally, I reckon, I would like to see this guy a bit more calculated with his strikes. He can't afford to leave himself wide open against a slicker striker, which is Miguel BAEZA. He needs to work the jab more in this fight. He gets close and look to do damage on BAEZA early. You want BAEZA to back up towards the fence and then look for his openings to burst forwards, basically, if possible. But, better be prepared. Because No, the check, you'd have to just want to...
But
Yeah, I'm not get my meds, I'm like, basically just check a lot of BAEZA's kicks in this fight. So he's got to be on the ball for that. You know, they're going to come. He's got to be ready. You know, he may even try to sort of step through it and at the right sort of time and down the middle when BAEZA throws one of them. So if he's well calculated,
yes, love that.
It could be good.
So he's saying, loving the UFC these past few weeks, lads. Yeah. Not watched any fights yet tonight, but I'm hearing it's been a great so far.
Yeah.
Oh man, finishes, can't be sleeping on this card. It's rolling through.
Picture this for me for a second. Prelims card, 5 knockouts, 4 of them in the first round. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how it's going.
So
That's
far,
how it's going.
In the main card, we've had 1 in the second round, but we could very much see a same here. But for the thing is, for BAEZA, then what I'm expecting from him before he makes his walk is to battle for that lead hand and not allow Williams to find his home for his jab.
He's very good at that.
He is. Mm-hmm. Use the calf kicks to disrupt the rhythm of Williams and make stepping into range uncomfortable for him. It'll take away that explosiveness of his. I think he needs to strike and move. If he stays stationary towards the fence for too long, Williams will explode. It gives him an invitation to explode. And, he's capable of putting your lights out in, quick succession if need be. And I think he needs to look to counter with looping right hands over the top of Chaos. Chaos is lead hand as well.
Yeah, I was going to say that in a couple of watching some tapes on BAEZA, he's got some vicious leg kicks, I tell you.
Yes.
It dropped I can't remember who he was against, but dropped one of his opponents with leg kicks. And also, in his last outing against Ponzinibbio, he landed 44 leg kicks.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Yes.
But he did struggle because Ponzinibbio is the kind of... He was a little bit more experienced in that fight.
Yeah.
Ponzinibbio did have a little bit more of an output, but this guy is dangerous.
Yeah, and look, what's really smart about a fighter that can turn someone's biggest strength into their weakness, that's what's really good. And Chaos could potentially do that in this matchup.
He can.
He could probably take those leg kicks from that BAEZA throws, and he could punch them for each one, counter them if he can work out how to telegraph and read them well. And then
exactly.
That's one way to really
Chaos needs to step in at the right moments and catch BAEZA, and I think he's capable of doing it. The thing is with Chaos Williams is his striking, I don't feel is very technical. It's quite wild.
Yes,
and that's where those kind of shoveling uppercuts come from. He bursts forward with them, and it's not it's not really doesn't set it up as such properly. He's got Greg Jackson in his corner, man, G.
So who are we going to go for?
I can 100% agree with what you're saying there as well, because in some of the outings, he sort of rushes in there with, like you said, shoveling sort of uppercuts.
Yeah, but it's worked.
Wide strike. Yeah, but it's worked.
It's been
Abdul Razak Al-Hassan, he flatlined him. Put him in a body bag.
He did come up against Michel Pereira in his last outing, and obviously did struggle a little bit because obviously Pereira just does not stop moving. No. So... He struggled in that one.
Yeah, Pereira's
who are we going for on this one, boys?
You know what? I'm going with BAEZA on this. I'm going for the more technical striker. I just
as soon
think
as this fight was booked, I did say straight away Chaos Williams, and I've got to stick to it. As soon as I saw this fight, because this fight was originally on the prelims, right?
Yeah. No, it was.
I'm going to go for Williams.
I'm thinking Chaos Williams on it as well, but. I mean, he's a shorter guy, but he's got a higher. He's got a greater reach.
He's mean for sure.
I'm scared though because Miguel's got them lethal leg kicks, and they will pay dividends. They will pay dividends. I know they will.
Yeah, I can see Chaos. Stick to my guns, Chaos can get the knockout, absolutely, but I think if he struggles past round, if he goes past round 1, I think that's when BAEZA is going to then sort of, take over. I think and get a decision.
Did you say Cy Williams? Yeah.
Stuck,
you two
stuck.
Oh, you switching now? Because
I'll go Williams. I'll go BAEZA.
I'll going
BAEZA.
He's only doing it because I won the last card.
No, not at all. Yeah, I am miles ahead of you. I can afford to give you a discard as well.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I threw you last card.
You threw me last card. What are you about?
But
it's locked in now, mate. You can't change your mind now.
I am Williams. Yeah,
I've just persuaded you to go for BAEZA.
No, sorry, BAEZA. Yeah, you're right.
I've just persuaded you to go BAEZA.
If I went for If I went for Williams, then that would have been the more strategic thing to go. But I really had that feel.
Because Ash went for Williams.
Strategically, yeah, but I'm not doing it.
He needs to get ahead of me.
Right, that's why.
He's closer to me. In terms of the picks for the year.
I'm not really bothered about the picks now. I'm going for who I
only because you're losing.
I'll go for who I believe in. I'll stick to my guns with this. I don't make any strategic changes.
If it was strategic, I would have gone with Williams, is what I'm telling you. So it wasn't a strategic thing. So that's why I've gone for BAEZA.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, look at that looping.
He's going to punch himself out. BAEZA's going to pick him apart. On the feet.
I think he's hurt his ankle with that one.
You reckon?
Oh, those uppercuts. Those shovels.
BAEZA's quick, man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen many leg kicks yet.
He's a big favourite in this as well.
Is he?
Raw.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not. No, I am surprised. Sorry.
Some great movement here.
Yeah.
But it's Chaos Williams who's holding center octagon.
I thought it'd be the other way around.
He is holding center octagon.
I think he needs to do this to win this fight.
Yeah, he does.
Otherwise, BAEZA can set up his strikes.
Yeah. He needs to suffocate BAEZA. Get him towards that back of the fence, which he's close to now. He's close to doing now, but that's when he's going to explode. Yeah. You're going to see him explode. Well, he circled out.
He had a few opportunities to do
that. I think Williams 100% needs to do this to win this fight.
But BAEZA needs to throw leg kicks. But I'm worried that if he throws them,
countered.
Yeah, that's when Chaos Williams is going to explode and counter off it. Just take it.
Yeah, eat a leg kick and then just like
quick they
lay.
True. I mean, usually they're pretty quick.
Go to the body.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Go to the body.
Oh man, are we getting repeats of? I was gonna say we're getting a repeat of Kimbo Slice and Houston and Alexander, but no.
They just rocked each other, man.
That was. Big hands are flying, mate. Hands are flying.
Mate,
this is nervy.
Not a lot is happening for much of it, but when something happens, something happens.
It explodes, isn't it?
Oh man!
Hit on that.
That was just. How these two
now
still standing?
They're both thinking, "Shit, let me just get my head together now."
So who's got whose respect right now? Do you think each other's? Surely
they've both got each other's, mate. I tell you that now.
I would say so.
But as I said a second ago, this is perfect game plan for Williams. He needs to be on the front foot in the middle of the octagon. Because now, look, BAEZA is going to pick him apart now, like Jordan said earlier. He's going to pick out his strikes up, leg kicks, technical boxing.
Yeah.
And then Williams needs to explode just to push him back.
Oh, wow.
Something happened there.
Oh, BAEZA's going for a leg, though. Knee bar attempt. Knee bar attempt.
He's standing up on it. He's standing up. This is rolling. Oh, mate.
BAEZA rolling. He's going to extend it out. He's going to extend it.
No, it's not.
He's not quite got a grip on it. He's not got a grip on the ankle. Man.
If Williams starts attacking and punching, he's going to lose that leg.
Yeah. He's flattening it out. This is it. This is close.
Mate.
Man.
I can't see that going any other way. How did he manage that?
He's trying to shift Chaos down, but the thing is, Chaos is now in punching range.
He needs to punish him for that now.
Oh, wow. He's still going.
Still
trying to get it. But no, he's safe at the moment. He's still going for it.
It's a matter of time.
He needs to punish him.
Oh, man. This is like a banana split right here. Chaos Williams has got the flexibility, luckily. BAEZA's going to eat some shots in this position.
He's going to turn on him.
Oh.
He is.
He's got to be careful, though. He's got to be careful, though. Chaos Williams focused on punching him up. He's going to lose focus on protecting that leg.
He is, but this is
I don't think that's anywhere
he's
near
trying to put it underneath the armpit as well.
It doesn't look right.
No.
I think even Chaos is asking him, what you doing, mate?
Well, I'm scared for Chaos Williams' leg right now.
Yeah. He's going to do some damage. But
Miguel is really squeezing for this, though. He's really trying for it.
It's really difficult to get.
Look at him. Look at the
still
squeeze
going
that he's
for
trying.
it.
If he can get out this round.
I understand.
I think he can't bail on it in this position,
big right.
Chaos Williams.
Big shots.
Doesn't even look like it's hurting.
I think BAEZA needs to give up on this, but I don't think he's in a position to give up on this. Because I feel like Williams is going to explode as soon as he lets go.
I don't think he's getting close.
No.
But
he's
big shots. Nice. Good round.
I don't know if it's getting anywhere close.
Is his leg all right?
No.
Can he stand?
I think it's. I'll be all right.
I'll tell you what. Like as I said, throughout that round, BAEZA. Is it BAEZA?
It is.
Yeah.
He was really grinding for that leg.
It was proper.
But the thing is,
he was grimacing.
He had to keep going for it because I feel like if he gave up on it, he would lose position.
Yeah.
Chaos Williams would then wind up on top and make him pay. So
yeah.
Like, you had to stick it out.
You can take that round there, boy.
Chaos was like catching his breath. Chaos looked like he was catching his breath down there. He wasn't working hard at all. And it was actually Williams who was working himself out, just trying to secure that and get it done. So, yeah, if he did stand up, I reckon it could have just been onslaught from Chaos at that point.
They exchanged some looping shots at one point, which kind of surprised us.
The replays where they walled each other.
Yeah. I think BAEZA might have came out on top on that. I'm not sure, but I'd give the round, I think, for BAEZA. Difficult round, though, nonetheless.
Yeah, it was difficult. Obviously, damage on the ground, though. I think Williams landed a good couple of strikes.
Bit of a tough one, to be fair.
Absolutely.
Where does that go? You reckon BAEZA got that one?
I think it might have edged it.
I reckon it could be Williams.
Won that one. But like, we're all going to say that because we're going to go for our pick, aren't we?
No, I think Williams. That's not my pick. But
he did land some good strikes.
Yeah, for that reason.
In that position, but.
And like you said, if he would have given up on that leg, that would have been it.
But BAEZA has not attacked the leg at all. And I'm surprised. I really thought he would be. Chaos Williams is throwing a few.
I think it's because he's on the back foot.
Yeah, maybe.
If he was on the front foot, then perhaps that's probably why he might feel a little bit more comfortable throwing the kicks on the front foot, not the back foot.
3-1 at the front foot with his own front foot. But yeah, I think you're right. Probably if he was in centre of the octagon, it would kind of make sense. Well, there we go. He's going to try and reclaim it now.
Yeah, exactly. He's capitalised now. He ran to the middle.
Yeah.
And there we go. There's where I'm
throwing
throwing. You're probably right because it's a good spot, Ash.
I don't know if he's going to...
Not throwing it from the outside.
He's very aware, though, isn't he, of what William throws leg kicks wise.
And now he's taking that. Now Williams has taken. Oh no, okay. He's taking a step back.
He's got edge on in.
Oh, that's solid.
There's
nice.
another one, mate. Oi, 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 oi.
You can just throw a leg kick in.
Williams
can like throw a leg kick and then just like close in on the space because BAEZA backs up. He's so aware of it.
Yeah.
And he can just use it strategically, not with the intention of landing, but for the intention of like gaining space.
Yeah.
Closing the octagon off and then rushing against the fence.
I keep saying it, every time this ref steps in, I like this ref. Oh, that landed.
Oh.
I say it every time, I like this ref.
What did he do?
I think that front kick landed in his face. I don't know.
It grazed him.
Chris Taglioni, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, there's another one. That's it, Chris Coyote, the ref.
Ooh.
Oh.
Uppercuts again.
Yeah, where's some shovels, Chaos? Where's some shovels?
I feel like
where's some shovels at?
I feel like Chaos is charging his batteries a lot here.
Oh.
Is that an eye poke or balls?
Nah, low blow, but I didn't really see it, to be honest. It was a bit of a slow one.
No, neither did I. Got like a big ring light in my eye.
Big ass light in my eye.
Have a look.
Oh yeah, that was right up the gooch.
Nowhere near it, mate.
Up the gooch.
Oof.
That was on the thigh, wasn't it?
The gooch.
What, the toe? Oh, what, the bum, yeah?
What are we going to do time-wise with this one? I could start at 4:30 and guess. Assume. Let's see what happens.
Williams is staring at the ref like, what, mate?
He enjoyed it. What? Tickled his gooch.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be well out on time. Won't be able to do much
Chaos, gooch tickler, Williams.
Don't worry about the time, guys. Just we had a low blow.
2:44, 43, 42, 41, 2:40. There you go.
There's another hard leg kick on 2 in a row. Dropped him.
Oh, that's it. A bit better. Up the pace now, lads. Williams is trying to throw some of his own as well. See, Williams has been a lot more technical in this fight compared to previous. With his striking.
Yeah.
Toned it down a bit.
Oh, there's them shovels.
Yeah,
amazing movement from BAEZA.
Shovels at the right time.
He needs to check that leg kick or do something, make him pay and make him not throw it.
He checked one earlier.
Your leg kicks are just not good enough, mate.
They're just not landing, are they?
No, they're not. Just not in range. And now this is what I was dreading. BAEZA stalking him down.
Oh, wow.
These guys have missed so many times.
Yes, Chaos has like literally thrown himself into a spin. He throws himself into like a bit of a ballerina loop.
Chaos is playing Beyblades in there, mate.
It's like, spinning ballerina. Days.
Oh, I think he got out of the way of that one.
Let's see far more of them though from BAEZA. They're successful when they do that.
Yeah.
Like I said, it sort of dropped him a bit earlier, didn't it? It didn't even look like it was hard. In my eyes, it didn't look like it was too aggressive.
Yeah.
Some fighters, when they throw leg kicks, you can see how they do it by how the rotation of their hips. Some completely rip the kicks, the legs, like chop at the legs. Others just swing.
At one point, it said this fight was going to be first on the card.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. That could have been dangerous.
Yeah, I think it got mixed up as well because I was looking at the fight card and the first fight on the that came up on Fight Pass was I can't remember his name, but I thought the first fight was going to be Casey Kenny, but it wasn't.
Who? Casey Kenny?
I thought, yeah, on the prelims.
Oh, right.
Not on this early prelim.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it wasn't.
Casey Kenny. Oh.
Bit of a tight.
Chaos landed a good couple.
Heavy hands there from Williams.
That's what he needs to do. Throw your leg kick, I'll punch you in the face then.
Yeah, absolutely. We kind of said that, really, didn't we?
Yeah.
But, you know, BAEZA needs to be a bit quicker.
Wow.
Ooh, good cross there.
Whoa.
Looping.
Oh, Chaos Williams now
takedown.
going for a takedown.
Was that desperate?
But BAEZA
round two strikes.
More strategic, wasn't it?
Really? Oh, groin shot.
Oh, man.
12 seconds left.
We can't have that, mate.
Oh, don't take a point, ref. Don't do that to me.
Oh, maybe. That's twice now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Warn them.
That's straight. That's square, mate. You can't get any square than that. Oh, mate.
Mate, that's castrizing.
Oh,
I think you've got to go for the 3 strikes and you're out.
Yeah.
just that pat on the back. Yes,
technically,
don't be dead. I'm taking my headphone off to listen. You can't take a point.
He needs to watch it.
Last one.
This is why I like this ref. See what I mean? They get warmed at the back. Technically, this is the third.
This is what I'm saying. This is why I like this ref. You know what I mean?
Be careful. One more. He's
careful. I mean, providing he gets to go on.
Mate.
Providing you carry on.
Yeah. He's got 5 minutes, up to 5 minutes to recover.
Mate, these guys, cardio's not going to be an issue at all. The amount of breaks they've had.
Who do you reckon this benefits, though? I reckon this can benefit Williams, with them calf
Chaos,
kicks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Stretch out his leg.
You're right.
I mean, he saw his future and he just went straight
if
up
you
to
was
the
a
family
ref,
tree,
what would you do if you saw this? Would you take a point?
Me, knowing that I went with BAEZA and you went with Williams, yeah.
The first kick was just, but obviously as a ref, we're seeing it on the replay.
I remember seeing like 2 in a row back in the day, and I'm pretty sure third was kind of meant at you. Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing, I can't remember what fight it was, but we've definitely seen like someone kick the same spot twice in a row, and then it's like, oh man, come on.
Yeah.
If it's a kick, it's a little bit different. Knees are a bit more, you know, you can control knees.
Well, could you imagine last 10? Oh!
Whoa.
Ooh.
I was going to say last 10 seconds, he gets another low blow to take a point off.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine.
You imagine.
Walking in crotch first.
I mean, if I was a ref.
He just warned him again.
If I was a ref, I would literally just be frustrated and annoyed at him.
I'd be like 3 strikes.
I'm like, what
throughout the fight.
I'd be like, dude, honestly, seriously.
Same with grabbing the fence as well. Right?
Yeah,
3 strikes.
Yeah, grabbing a fence. I don't think there's many points taken. I think I've only seen 1. I can't remember what fight it was, but I've only seen 1 point taken for a grabbing the fence.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
On this card?
Can't remember who it might have been.
No, not this card. Just I can't remember what fight it was, but like it was a proper blatant holding the fence.
Was it Esparza? Esparza did it at 1.
I feel like someone like Rusimo Pajares would have definitely grabbed the fence way too many times and got points taken away.
Yeah, it happens. It does happen. It just prevented a takedown.
I think it's 1-1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If it prevents takedown, then yeah.
And it was Carlos Esparza who done it. And it was just like...
Carlos Esparza?
I think it's 1-1. Yeah, what do you reckon? 2 to BAEZA or 1-1?
It could be. That could be. You could be right. Williams looks like he's about to go out there and kill him now.
Yeah, it could be 1-1.
I hope it's...
1.
What's that, the ref or BAEZA?
BAEZA.
I mean,
no, Williams looked like he was about to go.
I don't think he can take many more leg kicks, though, to be honest.
No, BAEZA want to see more.
Those
trying to go for the
kicks.
teep up the middle.
Do you reckon they've seen something here? Is there sort of like, because I'm seeing a few of them. Usually when you see a few unusual strikes like that, the fight has worked out a way through the guard and seen a bit of a weakness to expose. Yeah. For example, some fighters, they keep trying for an uppercut and it might be unsuccessful until it's not and it just wins them the fight. For example, Derek Lewis. Yeah. When that happened.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an alternative fight.
Williams, get on the front foot.
BAEZA definitely had more output against Ponzinibbio, but that's purely because Ponzinibbio's not quite got Chaos Williams' power.
Yeah. I love it when these guys open up a can. What I mean by that is like they throw one hand, then they just both coming in with a counter. Whoa, that was impressive. That was impressive. Yeah. That was all right.
Oh, hard. Oh, again. Fuck on that! Fuck's sake!
No way!
Oh, wow! BAEZA.
Yo!
He went for 2 in a row there, and he made him pay. That's it. Why did you throw 2 in a row? Chaos Williams exploded at the right time.
Well done.
Holy shit!
Well done. Well done.
Yeah,
2 leg kicks in a row. I thought he was done.
Yeah, but the thing is why would you throw 2 in a row?
2.
Because you're walking into fire like that.
Oh shit!
Wow. That was it.
You're not in your stance. You squared up.
Do you know what?
And you got flatlined because your stance was square. With the power of Williams, you can't fuck up like that.
But it was so surprising that he can deliver that power even after a compromised front leg.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, yeah.
So
but that's what we said at the beginning. That's what he needed to do. And look, he explodes.
Capitalize on the on the kicks. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it was on BAEZA's, to be honest, for throwing a second one.
Have you got your arm, Brandon Fitzgerald? How have you got your arms crossed whilst watching this fight? On the edge of your seat, mate. Early stoppage, do you boys reckon, or out?
He's contesting.
He folded. But he folded. He was out.
He was dropped.
It was literally, I think the first strike, which was the one that got me, you can see the eyes roll back with the first strike, but it's always the way in it. It's always another strike that sort of wakes someone back up, isn't it?
Yeah. Resurrects them.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
How many strikes did Williams throw after when BAEZA was down? It was just one, was it?
Like 2.
Yeah.
Like 2 strikes.
Yeah.
And that's why my gut feeling come through on that one. As soon as I saw that fight booked, I was like, yes, Williams all day.
I don't know.
It's MMA, innit?
MMA maths. never, yeah.
This is why you never switched, Si, because you were adamant. You were like, yeah, Williams.
I was.
And then you were like,
I was.
No, BAEZA.
It was a reason why.
I persuaded him to go BAEZA.
No, I liked BAEZA because of the leg kicks.
Did you tap his leg?
I mean, I did
tap his leg.
I did say in terms of how it was going to in terms of the advantage there, like every time he throws the kicks, he's just going to counter punch him with the hands. And that's why I wanted Chaos Williams for it. But then I thought, you know what? BAEZA just looks like he's fast as feet. He's just not going to be there.
You thought, yeah, JK's got a good point, actually. Yeah, he could probably take over rounds.
If I wanted to copy your picks, why would I copy your picks? You got the worst picks of all 3 of us. I wouldn't copy your picks on the card.
Who cares? I won last week, and I gave you a valid reason to pick BAEZA, which is why you went with BAEZA.
Which was
that he's going to take over rounds 2 and 3, which could have happened.
He was winning that round as well, because them leg kicks hurt. It's just like Jordan said, he should have got the brawl. You get them leg kicks out, you get out of there.
Yeah. I mean, that's
and I also said the reason why what Chaos needs to do in order to get BAEZA out of there was step into those kicks.
Right, let's have a little look at the finish. I swear he landed 2 strikes.
That's a really good point.
But watch his head snap back after these.
There's a second one, two looping shots.
It's only one punch that landed him. Yeah,
boom,
he fully was
1, 2, 3, 4.
3. Okay, 3. But like this strike here, you'll see it. This one looks the worst one.
No, I missed.
Well, not this one. You know
that one. It was just one though.
That right hook, yeah. But he connects it when BAEZA's stance was square. It's perfect.
That's crazy, man. That is so crazy. It's close.
It's a good win for Chaos Williams, I think. Against BAEZA, who was fighting Ponzinibbio in his last outing, and Ponzinibbio's ranked now, so knocking on the door.
Decent. Good performance in the day.
BAEZA ranked, yeah. BAEZA was ranked, wasn't he?
Yeah. Was he?
Oh no, sorry, none of them ranked. None of them ranked.
None of them were.
Oh no, because he lost to Ponzinibbio, so he won't, will he?
Nah, none of these guys ranked.
Another finish, boys.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, it's mad. And they're getting later and later. That was in the third. Last fight was the second round.
Let's see if the third one's a decision.
This one's definitely going to be a decision, this next one.
This one, well, you never, yeah.
This one, you just saw who it was, didn't you?
Yeah, I just saw who
well,
it
you
was.
never, actually, yeah, go on. I love that.
This one's actually the hardest one to pick.
Yeah, let's
out of them, actually.
Yeah, yes, because David Grant's a tough motherfucker, but Yanez has got.
What are you
striking.
on about? I'm on about bloody
LEAH?
Spencer and Letson, you tool.
Who? Oh, well, the next fight. Sorry, I thought you were
No, I'm not about
this
this fight. But no, this fight card's quite difficult, to be fair, as well. Yanez and David Grant's a difficult one.
This fight, yeah, to be fair, it is quite a hard fight to pick. I do agree, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like anyone's standout abilities miles above the other, which makes it just tough one to call. But still possible to call. Let's have a look. Should we jump into it? Because it's been quite a fast card, hasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I think we've still got a bit of time left. Still got a little bit of time.
Oh, yeah, to be fair, given the...
It's a hard fight, I think, for Tate, to be honest.
Oh, we're looking at the following...
Yeah, let's just look at this. It's a hard fight.
Mate, this is going to be good. I reckon Misha Tate will take it to the ground.
This
one's difficult. I think it's a really... Yeah, Tate will try and get it to the ground. Ferreira's a tall beast, man.
Standing up there.
Standing up, I'd favour Vieira over Tate for sure.
Yeah.
Same. If that makes sense.
Miles was saying wow in the chat as well. Yeah. Mate, what a finish.
Yeah, man. How crazy was that?
Right. Let's get into Felicia Spencer.
Jump on to
LEAH
versus LEAH. LETSON. Right, yeah, jump on to LEAH. Pro record of 5 wins with 2 losses, with 3 KOs, and 2 of them 3 finishes have been in the very first round. An impressive UFC record of 1 win, 0 losses. On a 5-fight win streak, though, guys. And also was on Tough Season 28.
Yeah, she was.
And also made her UFC debut in 2018, which was her last fight, which was her UFC debut.
Yeah, she's been out a while.
Yeah.
And get back into the fold. I mean,
2018.
It's a while away. That's a hard second.
That's worse than Rodriguez, right?
She's been doing military work by the looks of it. But I don't think it's a bad thing because she's fights at featherweight, which doesn't really exist in the UFC. There's no division for it, so it's just take whatever fight you can get, I guess. All
right, so let's jump in a bit of fighting style for LEAH. So basically, she's a southpaw fighter. She's light on her feet, but she will often lean heavily on her lead leg. A patient fighter as well, who likes to occupy the center of the octagon and always be on the front foot initially. Just basically trying to initiate that rule, just sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Just start that rule, control the rules of engagement, basically.
Yeah, initiate the rules of engagement.
That's the word. Initiating, that's the word I'm looking for. But she pumps that jab out so she can actually measure the distance and just look to set up a left cross. So you could say quite predictable in ways, but at the same time, just a clean, professional, textbook like fighter in a stand-up, which is really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
Get into some Felicia Spencer then.
Yeah, jump on to Spencer. Pro record of 8 wins with 3 losses, with 2 KOs and 4 submissions. A UFC record of 2 wins and 3 losses. Currently lost her last 2 fights, so it's kind of in the UFC nowadays, kind of must win. But also never been KO'd or submitted as well. So they're going to go. And made a UFC debut back in 2019.
Yeah. She did. And as for Felicia Spencer then, she's an orthodox fighter.
I'm trying to think. Hang on. Like, I know I've put down there KO'd or submitted, but what? She went 5 rounds with Cyborg, right?
Who? Felicia Spencer?
Cyborg. She fought Cyborg.
Did she get 5 rounds? Was it 5 rounds? I know she went
Surely
5 rounds with Amanda
Have you
Nunes.
just put never KO'd or submitted on
Yeah,
everyone?
no, she went decision with both Nunes and Cyborg.
I thought my stats were right.
I was going to say, I mean, either you're just putting never KO'd or submitted on everybody.
Yeah.
Or
she lost decisions. That's mad.
I mean, it's a hell of a matchup card, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's an interesting stat to have because some of them have lost it tonight, Mr. Brown.
No, everyone has lost it tonight.
Yeah.
Everyone you had never KO'd or submitted, you've jinxed. Well done. This is a card for it.
Spencer's lost then. Let's
Yeah, there you go.
Flatline. Which isn't a bad shout. But Felicia Spencer is an orthodox fighter who often switches stances. She's got black belt in Taekwondo and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She's got quite a bit of a flat-footed approach. Throws a lot of kicks off her front leg. Physically strong for the weight class. Makes her money in the grappling exchanges. However, right, and she does look really strong when she's on the ground. When she's won fights in the UFC, she's looked very strong in that area. However, in those 2 wins, they're the only fights that she actually got the fight to the ground. To be honest, and she's looked lethal. She does look lethal down there, but she struggled to get Norma Dumont down there.
Struggles to get them down there. Yeah, definitely.
You know, of course, Amanda Nunes pretty much dominated her, and then Chris Cyborg, of course. Yeah, I think Cyborg kept it on the feet. For
crazy to think that she fought Cyborg and Nunes and not been finished by either.
Yeah, it's definitely solid. Which I think is a good feather in her cap.
That's a feather in anyone's cap.
Absolutely. It's quite surprising. But
so when you say she get knocked out in this one, it's a bit like, oh, if Cyborg couldn't do it. Is that so much going to be the case?
No, I'm very swaying behind it. The obvious answer for me would be to pick Felicia Spencer because she's going to get her to the ground and grind her out because that's typical. But then I thought that she'd do that against Norma Dumont, and I'm pretty sure I went for Spencer against Norma Dumont, but Norma Dumont just outstruck her.
I think she just stuffed the takedowns. I still remember this fight, actually. I think Spencer just couldn't get down.
Yeah. Spencer's only secured 2 takedowns in her whole UFC career. And they were against the chicks that she won. So, it's difficult to pick, man. I can't make it a decision on it.
Did you get a TKO win as well in the UFC career?
Yeah, she did. I think it was from the ground position as well. She likes to sort of close the distance, grab a hold of her opponents, drag them down, and work for that submission. That's pretty much what bread and butter is. As she's working for the trip, she'll throw vicious elbows in the clinch as well. I think she can potentially land some solid ones against Letson and really shake her up in this fight, to be fair. Because Spencer definitely has better experience than Letson, without a doubt.
Yeah. Was that your mouth edge one, didn't he? Brandon Fitzgerald.
Oh, did he?
Well, it was like Felicia Spencer's bread and butter is the grappling and taking her down.
Well, there you go. There you go. But she's only done it twice. But what can we expect from Leah Letson then whilst we're here?
Expectation-wise, I think she's going to want to apply the pressure. Look to find a home for that left hand. She'll probably need to match need a much higher output compared to her last fight. A strike and move approach will probably be the best thing here. Should want to be, it would be ideal, I guess, against someone who's flat-footed like Spencer. Yeah. But she can't afford to let Spencer grab hold of her is going to be the main thing. Yeah. So, if she finds herself getting tripped, she needs to sort of create a scramble and work her way back to her feet ASAP. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this one, I think, from her corner.
Pretty much. And as for Felicia Spencer, she needs to close her distance and work to drag Letson down to the ground, of course, with an outside trip. She may even draw out Letson's attack before grabbing a hold of her. I think that's what she needs to do, pretty much.
She will aim to do, definitely, mate. Yeah,
because she didn't do it against Norma Dumont. I'm expecting.
No, but Dumont's I think, a decent sort of grappler.
Oh, she's strong
as well as striker as well.
Fair, yeah, and she's quite physically strong compared to Leah Letson. I think Dumont's stronger than Letson. But I'm expecting Spencer to have the strength advantage between the two out of the two fighters and have better success in the grappling exchanges. And I think Spencer will be the busier out of the two fighters. I really do. So I'm going Spencer as well. Oh, yeah.
You got Spencer?
I was tempted to go Leah Letson. She can catch her. But out of experience-wise for Felicia, I think, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're going Spencer, yeah?
I'm on Spencer in this one, yeah.
Well, look at this.
Now I'm all right, man. Do you? Do you?
Nah, mate, I'm confident. Well,
So this is good. Spencer is straight on her hard. Look at this. Running out there.
Relentless.
Fleshing out.
Yep.
Doubling up on those jabs. Whatever she can throw, she's throwing. And really aggressive on her feet in the stand-up.
But she's using this to close the distance.
Keeping it real tight.
Dirty boxing.
Yep.
Dirty box.
Straight on her.
Dirty box. Dirty box.
Ooh.
Well, there she drops down now for beyond the legs, but
really good
Let's
sprawl
doing a really
base.
good job of spreading her base, making it difficult for Felicia. Felicia's going to wear in those legs now, and she's going to look to get the trip inside. Maybe
kick to the shins, love it.
Yeah, I mean, if she moves her knee, she's kicking the fence. That would hurt even more.
But then surely that's capable of getting reversed. If I was Letson, you want to get underhook on that your left side, and when Spencer goes for that kick, you want to then use a body momentum to swing over the other side.
Absolutely, one leg on the ground. That's one of the things when you're kicking, you've got one leg on the ground heaving you up. So perfect opportunity to make a sweep.
Oh, crafty elbows.
Oh, she getting reeled in the bosom there.
Yeah,
really trying for this takedown, really. But again, if you can't get this takedown, wear on her.
Yeah, that's what the game plan is now.
She's trying to circle out here.
Reverse it,
Let Spencer not letting her out.
Wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Control the wrist. Control the wrist.
Great. Oh, amazing elbow there after controlling the wrist. Nice. You could probably drag her out from the fence and get her down, to be honest.
Yeah.
That fence is keeping her up.
She's going to wear on Letson. Letson's going to gas
this
out.
This could be for the whole round, this could be, but you never know.
Get that. Spencer needs to get that foot inside there. Try and get the trip.
Certainly good strategy. It's working
Do you reckon
well.
everyone who usually joins the chat, do you reckon they're all just waiting for the Max fight?
Probably. Yeah, I think so. You hungry yet, Ash, Jordan? I could do with a plain naan and Coke, mate.
I could have a plain naan and Coke, mate, as well, yeah.
And
I've got a can of
my name's Silas. I don't get hungry at all, apparently.
Of course you do, fat boy.
I think it's an inside joke. I think it was an inside joke because I remember when they come round. Yeah, Miles was there. You weren't.
What? Miles come here and I went here.
No, this was Asia.
No, not here.
I see.
We were watching UFC. I can't remember what event it was, but I wanted to order food and no one was hungry.
I see.
We was constantly doing the rounds. We were just constantly reminding Miles and Ash to see if they Miles and Callum to see if they were hungry. Like, are you hungry yet? Like, because we need to get a big order in.
Yeah.
I love that. Hello, my name's Sai, and I'm quite hungry.
And then when eventually we persuaded them to get food, I then opted just for a plain naan.
And then you just order a plain naan.
That was it. It's like,
because you knew they weren't hungry, so what you was doing was waiting for them to not eat their food, and you can have their food.
That's
this is great pressure from Spencer.
Oh, it's relentless, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a whole 4 minutes in this position. 3.5 minutes in this position.
Could get a trip. No, lost it.
Hopefully she tries it later on.
Letson now just trying to control the head post off. Got those underhooks.
Very successful.
Can't rotate
very
out.
Successful
Elbows.
big elbow.
Yep.
This could just be. Could this be a 10-8?
No.
Stood up?
Not from this. No.
It's just.
Look.
10-8 scoring system. I think it's like, only comes in if a fighter has been dropped.
I mean, I believe it's like they're on the ground just against the fence. That's all.
Big elbow.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
Another elbow.
She roughing her up real good.
She loves
roughing her
up with these elbows. Oh, and again.
Oh, big elbow.
Man, powerful from Spencer.
I think Spencer can get her out of here.
Dominating against the fence here.
Round 2. I don't think.
Put your leg around the other leg. Get the trip. Get your left leg around her right leg. Go for that trip.
Yeah, take it for a ride.
You want to pressure side? Pressure side. Go on.
I think she's liking a success here against the fence. I think
exactly. I think she.
It's a situation of like. You know, if it's not broken, why fix it? This is working so well. That elbow was so clean. That was crisper than a pack of Walkers.
She's Randy Couture in it, mate.
Now here we go.
now
20 seconds left. Take down. 20 seconds left. Take down. Try to find it now.
It would see it. Well, she's already got this round, but
yeah.
Crazy how this has happened for the whole round, but like. Not got it down, not even tried to. I think just enjoying this position, landing the elbows, landing the knees.
Invest heavy here. Again. Make sure she comes into the second round with absolute fear. Nicely done, Spencer.
I think she needs to get her down second round, grind on her, do the same in the ground position. I think she can get her out there. I really do.
I really like this one mainly because there wasn't a whole round or minutes of feeling each other out. It was straight in there, no respect, all over her.
But it was different. It's easy to do, I think, against Leah Letson because Leah Letson's not as technically
proficient.
Yeah, proficient as Norma Dumont. You know, Norma Dumont, she had punishing leg kicks that were over her Arsenal, a lot more technical, and was very good with her footwork as well. Whereas Leah Letson just hasn't had an answer to this.
No, nothing. So to be fair, I thought she was doing really well. Like, do you know when you smother the face and get the face out and try and push it? Just I did well at the start around doing that, but then I think just the onslaught of Spencer just. I think she was just kind of in survival mode, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, she survived.
Not like proper survival mode, but like
she wasn't at all
like just defensive. I'd say defensive.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we go, straight away in the face again.
Already.
Let's
at pace.
Trying to land.
Very similar to the first.
Watch them fingers. Take a point, ref.
She's trying to reach out for that lead hand of Spencer.
Yes. Oh, good strikes though.
What are you doing?
And there we are. Here we are again.
You sorting your cables out? Oh, I see.
I just heard a.
Yeah, that would be charging.
Oh, going for the trip.
She's actually going for it this time. You got to at least get this down.
Go on.
There it is. Now, what did I say? Look, she's going to get her down. She's got one hook in, but Leah Letson's gets straight back up again. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Nice defense.
Get a point for it, but
defense.
Same again. She's going to get the same again, but I think she needs to control that far arm of Letson. She's got one arm.
I'm gonna shake her arm.
I think she can use her body weight to get it down. I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Took the words out my mouth.
There you go. There she goes. But wrong side.
Oh.
Now Leah Letson's gonna.
I feel like Spencer just put herself underneath.
Oh dear.
There we go.
She was meant to sort of turn. She was meant to drop and turn at the same time. But
well done to get back to your feet. Well done.
Got to get the takedown there.
That was an opportunity for Spencer.
That was very good work.
Very good opportunity there for Spencer to do something a bit more, but no, not Spencer. Sorry, Letson. But Spencer had the right answers there. Once again, much like the first round, control up against the fence.
Great output from the Spencer, but can she keep this up? It's exerting a lot of energy.
Imagine it's going to be one of those fights where fighter A drills on fighter B for 3 rounds, and with 1 minute left to go, fighter B just sparks him out of just
fighter B.
Yeah, you know, just you know that you know that narrative, right? You don't see it often, but a good example of that would be the Paul Craig Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, I still remember Tim Boach versus Yushin Okami.
Oh, cool.
Tim Boach, Yushin Okami. That was another good one.
Yeah. Cool. Didn't Tim Boach win that one?
Yeah, they knocked him out in
the
third round.
Yes, of course.
Like Tim Boach was off his back for 10
Boach,
minutes,
mate.
10 minutes off his back, and he was just getting. He was in full Yushin Okami full mount, both rounds, dominating him. I would have even said 10-8 both rounds.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but like, and then Tim Boach round 3, them uppercuts when he
that's a fucking cool lad.
You'll have to, John will have to show you
Boach, mate. What happened to that guy?
Throwback, eh? Tim Boach.
What happened to that guy?
Oh, getting a trip.
Tim the Barbarian Boach.
Man, Letson is just bloodied up.
Yeah, she's just relentless with this, but she's just happily just grinding on the fence, really.
Do you reckon she's got that one bang in her?
Nah.
Oh, elbow.
Well, she's lethal when she's actually on the ground. Very Randy Couture-esque, this.
Look at a cheeky little elbow up the top.
Oh, she got it down on way.
Very good from Letson there, controlling that head, keeping the head low and trying to push up, posting up there. Spencer needs to go get that hand. Too late now.
Oh, there we go. Oh, she's going for it again, but...
Spencer's good. Letson's really good at bouncing right back up. She's tall and her frame just makes it easy for her to sort of posture up even as soon as he hits the mat. But Spencer's just leeching onto her like this. It's just... She needs to be better at just getting away from the fence.
Yeah, just there's no. It's just like as I said, first round, just in defense. No. It's just a funny one because you can see the ways out, but obviously she's in that situation. We're not, if you know what I mean. And you just
easier said than done.
It is. You want to get some underhooks and you
want the pressure that Spencer's putting on is a grinding, grueling pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, big elbow on the break.
Circle out now, Letson, but it's just Spencer's not letting her.
She's closing in hard on her as well. But she could walk into something. Oh.
Good, well-timed kick.
Yeah.
Takedown. Very efficient with that.
Caught it and followed that through.
Perfect. Now, this is with Spencer all day.
Such good control of that wrist.
Yeah.
Not letting her use
strong wrist control, mate.
Very strong.
Well, could we get a finish last 20 seconds? Could we get a finish?
Got another round to go.
Not much time left, though.
Oh, wow.
Rain on her hair. She's gonna try and get that.
Trying to get the arm under, but it's not gonna happen.
Oh, big knee there on the way out.
Illegal.
Oh, another knee.
There we go. Round 2 is in the books.
Big round for Spencer.
3 is coming up, and we
growing.
could see another finish.
Confidence is certainly growing. And so far, we've seen the finishes get a bit later on in the fight. So we had a second round, we've had a third round. This could be a decision, but
makes sense.
Right? If Spencer can get it down, to be honest, I definitely reckon she can get it.
Yeah, if she gets her down early, Spencer will get the finish. She'll just be relentless in this position.
Let someone just bounce back up, though.
Boom.
That's the thing. She bounces back up.
She's getting demolished.
She's ready to feet, you can see.
But, this is a good performance from
She looks
Spencer.
like she's having fun, mate.
Yeah, well needed as well. As I said, coming off 2 losses, Spencer is. So it's well needed.
2 losses against, people that aren't any slouch.
No.
Norma Dumont could fight for the belt now, to be honest.
Round 3 brought to us by P3 Protein Pack. Let's go.
The official protein snack of the
Look at this, running towards.
Oh, yeah.
You never, imagine getting caught now.
Running.
That would be epic.
Oh,
with a takedown. Where was this? Round 1 and 2.
Spencer with a takedown.
Sugar.
She just said.
Mad.
Where did that come from?
She just said, bitch.
She goes, I'm clearly 2 rounds up. I'm going to power W when you come in.
Right.
Wait, where was that before? Where was that in round 2?
Mind. You could just do this all round.
Where was that in round 2?
Won the fight. Just do this.
Spencer's like, this is what I've been trying to do for the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
How'd you do it in one swoop?
Yeah.
Letson just used Spencer's momentum. Put her down.
Unless she gets her out, it's not good. It's going to be too little too late.
Yeah. Letson needs to just...
But it's early enough in the third, sorry. It's early enough in the third to make something of.
Yeah. Spencer's going to... Oh, no. He's doing a good job.
I don't even mind if it stays like this. I think he's two rounds.
Oh, easy work of that.
Effortless reversal by Spencer.
Made easy work of that.
Oh.
Here comes the finish.
Yeah. She's going to make her pay.
Arm under the chin. Oh, maybe not. Good work. Getting back up, though. Knees.
Spencer is streets ahead of Letson.
Comes.
Man, is Spencer gonna chop down at those legs and try and get Letson down? But she might just be happy.
Could get a finish standing up, you never know.
Just pour it on, yeah.
Oh, she don't want none. She don't want none.
Head down, just.
Ref's gonna stop it. He's gonna get in there.
He's taking
a close look as well.
Yeah, close look.
Man, Letson.
She's even looking at the ref.
Big ass up is Letson.
Yeah, she's like, help.
Yeah.
I don't want to give up yet. Help.
Help.
Send help.
I'm just having fun.
Come on.
Hey, what? It's not been a bad fight, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Look at that. Controlling the hands, keeping them low, knocking their. Oh,
good elbow.
Amazing elbow. Letson is just becoming a sponge.
Non-stop as well.
She's absorbing. Oh. She's just absorbing. Somebody stop it.
Oh, elbow again.
Somebody stop me. Somebody suck me.
Oh, yeah. There's a second series, isn't there? Dave, Lil Dicky, of course. Second series. No, hashtag no ad.
Hashtag no ad, yeah.
Yeah, we do have to watch that. Oh, mate, I forgot entirely.
Oh, you got to come back tomorrow evening because we'll watch Shang-Chi tomorrow evening.
Ah, damn it. Yeah.
On Disney Plus. Why? What are you doing?
I'm down in Blue Water.
Oh, what? Oh,
For
what?
the day.
For the day?
Yeah.
What about leaving?
Shin kicks. Look at this. Drag away.
Probably 7 o'clock.
Her defense has been very good, though, to be honest.
You ain't going to be back till 1 then.
Oh, look at her face.
It's going to be late.
The mess.
The day thing.
Oof.
Right. Oh, man. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, big elbow.
There it is.
Oh.
Elbows. I knew it was coming. Oh.
Oh, how have you not?
Do you know what?
How have you not?
There we go.
There it is. It's that fence. She's been loving
dear,
the fence so
man.
much, and actually it's prevented her from getting a takedown in that instance.
Looked at the
Lesson's
corner
messy.
like, just stop it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. There we go. There we go.
Oh.
Tie her down. Pin her down. Oh.
Oh.
Letson's covering up quite
Please.
well. She's attacking those arms.
I'm calling Spencer for mercy. Have mercy, Spencer, please.
Yeah, just put her out, man.
Yeah,
Just
choke her.
Choke her out. Exactly.
Choke her.
Put
Have
her out
mercy.
Got a minute left.
She will tap. Trust
You're
me.
going to get a leg over.
Trust me. She'll tap easy. She'll tap easy.
Yeah, she's done. She's
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's not even in tight, she'll tap. You know, give her a way out. Come on now.
Yeah, do a Joanne Belovic and just like, oh yeah, give up.
Yeah. as soon as mount happens.
Oh, here
boom.
we go.
If I was up on the floor, I'd just be like, I'd be like,
Full
she's choking me.
This is it. This is
Can we
it.
get another finish?
Bing. There we go.
Oh, another
That enough.
5 seconds left.
And
round
Felicia
TKO.
Spencer gets a
Finish
TKO
that.
victory against Leah Letson after 3 grueling rounds.
Oh, mate.
The
Yeah.
pace was relentless that she put on.
Relentless.
Eventually, she got there. We said she needed to get
To be
out.
honest, you don't want to see the scorecard on
Wow.
that. You do not want that to go to scorecard. It'll just
It was
be
dominated.
humiliating.
That is crazy.
It'll be
Dominated.
humiliating to see the numbers when they're saddled up next to each other. The best thing for Spencer in that moment was getting out of it.
Yeah.
33 seconds, and it's more humiliating. You're dragging out the
Great
humiliation after 30 seconds.
Yeah, big knee, Tom knee there.
Oh, he hit that knee as well. Oh,
Just a bit. I nearly went for Letson in this. I just
To think.
yeah, you did as well.
To
You were like,
think.
oh, I don't know.
I know because
I was all day, Spencer.
I know.
Yeah.
Just because Spencer just really disappointed me in the last outing, but I
Went up 2 rounds,
could
right?
tell that she had the strength advantage in this. But good stoppage, much needed. What's next for her?
Yeah.
Don't know. Maybe Holly Holm.
No rankings for her.
No
yet.
rankings because obviously we don't have rankings. But when you look at
Oh, is this the featherweight then?
yeah, I mean
She's
there's
not
not many featherweights.
Oh, yeah. There's
I can get
Yeah, true, you
UFC.com
never know.
and there's definitely like 5 featherweights in the whole of UFC.
what, you do a top 5 instead of top 10?
Yeah. If I go
Just 10-5?
because if you go if you go
Instead
to
of top
rankings,
15,
it's
you
just Amanda Nunes with the belt. But it's not gonna tell you. If you go to athletes. Oh, can I filter?
What do you mean? What are you looking at?
If I go on to athletes,
Yeah, all athletes.
and then does it
Women.
women? But then does it
Oh,
let
I
me
see.
filter via?
Filters. Yeah, press filters there in the red.
Oh yeah.
Have a look.
Go on.
All
Featherweight.
division, featherweights. What is that? Women's featherweight. That's all featherweights. So you have to filter
Oh,
again.
okay.
We've had 3
None.
finishes.
No, there's no.
Oh, yeah.
What? Oh, come on, UFC.com. Sort this out.
That is, yeah, it's under the filter of featherweights actually as well. So yeah.
What 9? Oh, I'm confused.
Yeah, we'll get the rankings up for this card, but yeah, as you say, there are none. There are none.
There's none. That's weird.
I mean, we could at least look at who Spencer has fought previously. I mean, what
Yeah.
divisions has she been in, Spencer?
Well, I guess we can use these
Go solo
people
screen 1 sec,
to.
so yeah.
Oh, you're going solo screen.
Quick, yeah.
Sure.
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, to be honest, Holly Holm's probably not a bad shout for Felicia Spencer. It'd be difficult, but I think Holly Holm is due to fight. She's not booked. I think she had a fight cancelled, wasn't it? She was meant to fight Norma Dumont. Yeah,
Holly
that
Holm.
was it.
Oh yes, and it was cancelled, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was cancelled.
Yeah. Twice, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Twice.
If like we said, I'll tell you what, Aspen Ladd versus Felicia Spencer, that's what you're getting next.
I'll see that. Yeah, I'll watch
Because
that.
Aspen
Oh, wait.
Ladd needs to stay at featherweight now because she failed to make the bantamweight limit. We said after the Norma Dumont fight, she should probably stay at the weight class.
Yeah.
Or get a nutrition, properly get it down to bantamweight, but it's difficult. But if I was her, stay fighting at featherweight, even though there isn't much of a division.
Where's she ranked at the moment? Aspinall. She's ranked.
She's in bantamweight. Ranked. Let's have a look real quick because she's quite low down.
She's like 3. No, she's 3.
Oh yeah, no, she's quite. No, yeah, you're right.
Quite high up,
way up there.
So personally, it's not like she's you'll see it there somewhere. Oh, 5 even.
5 now. 5.
Oh, okay. So she was 3. She's gone down to 5, and I think she's still got she's got some good fights ahead of her in that division, bantamweight, before sort of staying in featherweight. But I mean, you could put any featherweight up against her. Another fight, just another chance to prove herself. That's no problem. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to affect her too much.
Spencer's a good one.
Yeah, Spencer, I agree with you. I think that could be an interesting fight, an exciting fight.
Yeah. Apart from LEAH, I honestly, I think they could do LEAH LETSON. LETSON's got demolished. I don't really know, to be honest. It's hard to tell. I'm not sure who's still with the UFC. She could fight that Zara, Fain Dos Santos. Maybe if she's still in the.
If she's still fighting, sure. But look, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too excited. I mean, she probably might just be inactive, LEAH LETSON, to be fair. She might slip into the background like most of the other females in the division.
Well, personally, I think the next Ultimate Fighter should feature women's featherweights.
A lot more, so that yeah. I mean, you got to start building that division. How else are you going to do it unless you sort of bring it?
If you can,
you got to build it somehow.
I know it's slim pickings. There's not many women's featherweights out there.
It's just because it's just organically growing, but it needs to be a bit more proactively growing.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't be a bad idea, not at all. I thought it was at the co-main by now, but we're not, are we? We're at Marcus Rogerio or Rogerio.
No, this is the co-main, you told.
De Lima.
Yeah, this is co-main. Yeah.
Oh, it is a co-main.
Yeah, man. 5 fights on this one.
Yeah.
It was scheduled for 6.
Ben Rothwell. Yes. Of course. The co-main.
Yeah.
I thought it was just some other guy. I was like, who's this? No, it's just Rogerio De Lima.
Mm-hmm.
De Lima.
Still waiting for us to get back.
Yes. Yes. Now this is gonna be good. How could we be there already? So this was the thing. I thought, there's 6 fights in this card then. But anyway, yeah, of course. So it's a 5-fight card, and looking at the time, it's only been like an hour and 25 minutes. It's just gone so fast.
Yeah.
It's been an hour 25 minutes already at the co-main.
But yeah, I was kind of right in saying that Holloway Yair will be at about 11 o'clock.
It's been a finish. This could be the fastest card in the world.
I don't know. We may have had
the world, JK.
It might be the fastest, but
the world.
You still got the fighters up there.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Yeah.
Let's get them down.
Let's get them down. We might have to. Ben Rothwell looked young there. Ben Rothwell's been. He's
been around forever.
He's
got exciting uppercuts. Okay, so this is where I can get into it because I breaking down these guys, I went quite meticulously into like how they could win this and how it can go. I think with someone like De Lima, he could use those leg kicks really to punish Ben Rothwell, take away the sting in his punch. And just be kicking his leg. But then at the same time, the battle I had in my mind of how this was going to play out was Ben Rothwell could just square up, in which case his leg's not there to be pieced at. In which case, counting, throwing those strikes with his hands, both these guys have knockout power. And Ben Rothwell puts his hands on De Lima, then I don't know. Yeah. It's been so tough.
It's a difficult one to call, absolutely. I think I know. I know who I'm going for, though.
And who's going to take... I don't. Who's going to take it to the ground as well? Like Ben Rothwell... Ben Rothwell's not. I think for Rodriguez, have a look at his stat. This was the one. So he's due a loss, isn't he? So this guy we looked at, he's got win loss for like the last 4 or 5. Now Ben Rothwell had the same pattern going on early on in his career. After 4, and then he sort of getting back on the wins, and then it was changed from that point up. So this guy is due a loss if we're looking at the superstition side of things.
Yeah.
And how has he lost lately?
Since 2015.
Yeah, that's what I think. So,
okay, Ash is back. We need to get him back in, where he's ready to take us through some points on Rogerio de Lima.
Yeah, just sort of basically speak my mind about my dilemma here with the picks.
And I'm going to get into the little picks, mate. I'll get into that as well. Pro record of 18 wins and 7 losses with 13 KOs and 2 submissions. and 12 of his 15 finishes have been in the very first round. And his UFC record is 6 wins with 5 losses. Made his UFC debut. Made his UFC debut in 2014. Sorry, and since then he has gone win-loss, 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 win.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And so, of course, you might think he's due a loss, right?
You might think he's due a loss.
Yeah. So a bit more about this guy, orthodox fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Fully invests in his striking. He plants his feet, then swings his left hand at left and right, looping shots at speed. Mm-hmm. He's capable of fighting off of his back foot. He's countering his opponents when he's in that sort of that sort of style. But he does have strong hands. He leads his striking with kicks and finishes with punches, stringing together powerful combinations. He often looks to land the perfect shot, but he does fall behind in the scorecards waiting sometimes, so putting him in desperate situations quite late on in the round. So, he does sometimes have that sort of, when you're a counter striker, if you're not going and ready, then you can easily find yourself in that sort of situation. One thing that can be said about this guy is he rises to the occasion when he's down, when it matters most. And that's just a situation when, he's coming off of a loss. He gets the job done and rises to the occasion, gets that win in. But equally, when he's at a win, what shortly follows after that is a loss. So it seems. So can he break the curse tonight? This does seem to be a cursed card so far.
Big task.
Knockouts everywhere.
Big task.
A very big task in someone like experienced Big Ben Rothwell, who has a pro record of 39 wins and 13 losses, and a very impressive 28 KOs and 7 submissions. And 27 of them 35 finishes have been in the very first round.
Ooh.
He's got a UFC record of 9 wins and 7 losses. That's crazy because I swear he's been in UFC forever. As I'm about to get into, he's made a UFC debut in 2009.
Whoosh. Oh, okay. As for Big Ben, then, he's an orthodox fighter, kickboxing background, purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, flat-footed fighter as well, who'll square up, walk you down, and place his hands with power. Uses his left hand to bait out the or expose a target before planting his right with power. Very big and physical for a heavyweight. A smothering force when on top, can effectively make opponents wear on his weight as he partially advances position. Has a very educated uppercut to catch you on those level changes. Drops his head and body to one side as he throws his hands. The engine behind his power, pretty much. That's what it is. He's like crooked. He's leaning to one side as he's coming forward because he's looking for that uppercut.
That is solid, yeah.
Yeah,
100%. This guy's got power and it comes from somewhere, and his movement sort of like masks it.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of almost a counter thing because it's like you're making it obvious to your opponent that it's coming, but then he offers you something else.
If read well, yeah. But expectation wise here for De Lima, he needs to solve the reach problem in this. We just saw that stat there. He's at a disadvantage. We'll need to let him let his hands loose, stringing together combinations of more than 3. The first couple may not find a target, but later ones certainly will. Now his hands is going to have to be high to start with, chopping at the lead legs with his kicks. He's someone I was talking about earlier who has those axe kicks. He does chop at the legs when he throws it. Now, I'd like to see him attempt the takedown and get a fight to the mat potentially. No, this is where he would have the grappling advantage. It won't be easy against a bigger guy, but it worked in his last outing. So the difference here is he's going to have to really drive hard in order to get this guy to the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. I think keep him. Got some submissions. Though. Keeping Ben there is going to be difficult because he's just so much physically stronger as well. But as for Big Ben, I think he needs to keep this fight on the feet and use his physicality to avoid the takedowns from De Lima and look to find a home for that right uppercut. Use a jab to stifle the wild punches of De Lima. If he finds De Lima shooting for the hips, I'd imagine Ben will threaten with the guillotine choke. He's done it before. De Lima has been submitted many times before. Plus, Ben is able to submit the likes of Josh Barnett with that guillotine.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Ben as well. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I got Ben in this.
Who did you say, Ash?
Leg kicks, mate. Leg kicks.
Yeah.
De Lima. Leg kicks.
Bowls, beers and rolls. Welcome in, buddy.
Oh, hello, geezer. Here just in time.
As always, as he likes to say, here for bubblegum and violence. Looks like it's all about bubblegum.
Oh, De Lima.
Oh,
Get him! What?
Big is still fighting. Oh, what? Herb, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing, Herb?
Mate, are you stopping the fight? Are you not?
Oh, he's gone and deemed another one. He's literally gone and deemed another one, hasn't he?
Fucking hell.
This guy's supposed to be the best of us. He's supposed to be the best of us.
Taylor's in the house.
Taylor.
He says sorry about the absence from the chat. So far, guys, I have been checking in occasionally, being a dispute. I've had to deal with great fights so far, though.
Yeah. It's been amazing. Everyone's been stopped in this card. Everyone has been stopped. But yeah, that axe kick, he's chopped it out there. Fantastic. And he just followed up with those hands, which found the target. He solved the reach problems, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. And Ash was very confident on Lima doing it, and he wasn't wrong. Lima
big right hands.
Lima delivered.
Big right hand, just the onslaught. But the thing is Herb Dean was about to step in when Rothwell was going for a takedown. Like...
No, I think he dropped and landed into it.
Yeah.
Watch. He drops again. He's all over the gaff, look.
Some of them are not hitting, though.
He's rocked.
He's out.
He's rocked.
Look, there you go, look.
He is.
Herb's his hands.
He's still it, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, he had.
That one grazed him.
He stopped him, but just for the second that Herb
again,
was going for
like
takedown.
You said, Herb Dean's meant to be the best of us.
He is, and he's gone and deemed it. He's deemed it up. He's now coined a boo-boo.
Taylor saying, holy shit, what a finish. Thanks for the reception. As always, mate. We'd always make you feel welcome here.
Welcome home, buddy. It's good to see you.
This is where it's at, mate. Pew, 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 pew. Everyone, that's what we love to do, man.
Yeah, I'm too up on the pitch.
For you,
hundreds
of viewers in the morning who catch us next day, boys. Taylor's in the house.
Yeah.
Taylor's in the house.
I can get a clean sweep here, boys.
Yes, you can.
Oh, Ash, you can. He's gonna pick Yair. I should be worried now. Okay, all right.
This is where side goes. I'm gonna go for Rodriguez.
Of course he will.
Squeaky bum.
Of course he will.
Rodriguez, what? Over Holloway. Over Holloway.
Yeah. Of course you will.
Yeah. Just because of the picks. The picks is gonna get you pressure. You're gonna think, oh shit.
Well, you got Rodriguez, are you?
No, he's going with Holloway. Well, that's what
I was going to say. I'm Holloway. Yeah, I thought I would go Rodriguez just so I can have the same amount of points as you.
That's what I think you're going to do.
That's what you're going to do.
No, I thought you said that because you're going to go Rodriguez. Therefore, if I go Rodriguez, that means that I'm nullifying you getting a point. No, I'm not doing it.
You will.
You wait.
The pressure
will
come
wait.
Rodriguez will look ready.
Definitely.
Rodriguez will look ready.
Yeah. Oh, Rodriguez looks ready. I'm going with Rodriguez. And he's going to say that as the timer comes in.
Look, I mean, I'll
tell you what, I reckon you should do a tweet saying the main event's now, join us now, because I think people have only tried it. We've had a finish every single fight, and people are missing it.
People are not expecting the main event to come out so fast.
Crazy cards.
Insanely quick. This could potentially be the fastest card in the world.
It could be, because we've had
the world.
8 or 9.
Yeah.
So if it's 8 fights, we've had 7 finishes. Yeah. If it's 9 fights, we've had 8 finishes.
Yeah.
And I said the leg kicks will pay dividends, and the leg kick
he threw one
led to that big right.
Yeah.
No, he threw 3.
3 leg kicks.
You're too busy talking. He threw 3.
Mate, it happened so fast. Do you blame us?
I'm gonna have a busy time cutting these reactions up, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mate, everybody.
Everybody.
Mate, start now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, bro,
that's the annoying thing. I've got to let it process before I can. Unless we have someone in the chat that can go back and record them. we need Tommy.
He's out, mate. He's off this weekend.
Wazza, you about? Cut them up, mate.
Right,
That would be ideal,
Wake me up before you go. I'm not waiting. I'm good.
We've had a finish in every single fight. Do you agree with the stoppies, though?
Yeah. The guy was rocked. I mean, I want to say no because I picked him. But I think Herb Dean needs to be far more decisive with his calls. And I don't blame Herb Dean for jumping in and stopping at that point because he got rocked hard and he gave him ample opportunity on his feet. And he was just eating, strike after strike from Lima. He was giving everything. But if it was ever going to turn around, that would have been the point in which it would have turned around. Lima would have gassed himself out. Ben Rothwell would have been too knackered to have given anything spectacular anyway either as well. But, yeah. Nah, it was a right stop.
Course Miguel is in the house. He says, Jesus Christ.
What's up, Cool Smeagol? You at church?
Mate, loads of fools are getting baptized.
Oh, yeah, people getting baptized in the octagon today. He's talking about the knockout we've just witnessed, of course.
Look at the
he's
determination and grit from Big Ben.
Yeah.
He won't going out.
A lot of those wild punches missed.
Oh, do you know now? Look, yeah, but look, watch. He gets hit and his hands just drop.
Those last,
his hands just drop. He sort of like he went out for a split second.
Lima could have carried on, you know.
He could have.
Yeah.
He could have
sunk in that guillotine.
Yeah. To be fair, Ben could have landed on him. He could have carried it on for another 5 seconds. It would have ended, if not then, 10 seconds after.
It's a solid win for him, and he breaks his curse. So, you know.
Yeah, see.
Cool Smeagol saying that was a nuts fight, made me lose my friend's parlay. Had Ben. Oh, I mean, it was difficult. It was a difficult fight to call.
Yeah.
Having
one person let me down in my actual bet today, and that was Cynthia Cavallo.
Oh, you picked Cavallo on
£97.
Oof, mate. Didn't even make the main card.
Are you on a clean sweep so far, Ash?
He is.
He got second.
So far,
yeah, I know, but second one, that's what you got, didn't you?
I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm so confident on Max Holloway, it's unreal. But
oh no, I was wrong. I went BAEZA. Oh
yeah.
So did you, Si?
I did.
No.
Yeah. That's it. No, because I thought I went with.
That was when you went.
I thought it was with you on the second one, and I thought he got it right.
No.
Yeah.
I am 5 out of 6.
Twisting shout.
Cool Smeagol.
You know it looks so good.
This is where Si goes Rodriguez.
Yes, we know it.
Come on now, baby.
Come on now, baby. Main event time.
I think. Hey boys, I think I'm more confident on Si going Rodriguez than I am Max Holloway beating Rodriguez.
Oh,
absolutely.
Careful, Ash.
Lastminute.com.
You're gonna call one wrong just now. You need on a clean streak.
Still gonna go Rodriguez.
You can have a clean streak, but you would have called this one wrong.
No, I can't see Rodriguez beating Max. I really can't.
No. As we said earlier, right? Rodriguez needs to finish Max. Without a doubt, because
I don't see how he can outpoint Max.
No, there's that. But even if he was to win a decision, he's not going to get credit for it, and everyone will say that Max had an off night. So, you know, he needs to get Max out of there if Yair is to win.
Yeah,
and convincingly.
I'm going
with Max.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. Even Cool Smeagol here in the chat, he said, my friend got parlay win 3-3 last week, and I'm 2-3 so far tonight. So last one, I have Holloway.
Oof.
That's Cool Smeagol chiming in there on the chat. And yeah, I think I'm much the same as well. Like Holloway, the output, he's a killer. Looking at the stand of his last fight as well, it's just so sick. We've not seen Rodriguez for a long time either.
Yeah.
Personally, I know Ash wants me to go to Rodriguez, and it's not like a case of changing strategically, because if you think about it strategically, there's no strategic advantage in me going for Rodriguez. I'll still be one pick behind you. You'll get the guard if you get it right.
True.
So there's no strategic reason for me to do that. But secondly, in terms of who I really want to pick anyway, like Holloway is just a fan favorite of mine.
Yeah.
From the beginning, he always brings entertaining
He's
fights.
a fan favorite of mine.
Yeah.
I'm going Rodriguez.
You're going Rodriguez. You go Rodriguez.
Something you would say.
Do you know what? Tell a lie. Isn't it been Ash the one before? You just like switched up last minute on the card and makes us scratch our head. Like what? Who was it last the other week?
I think
It was last week, was it? No.
To be fair, I done it with the Ben Rothwell one. You were like, what? Because I went to Lima.
No, I think no. I mean that makes sense. That wasn't silly. That wasn't silly. Yeah, that was it. That was the one which was like, seriously?
Yeah, no,
that one was a bit odd.
Me personally, I was so
even Colby Usman. So I said, I go to Jordan. I go to Jordan. I was like, hold on. I don't know why you would choose Covington, because there's no reason. I'm just doing it for that small chance, and it's probably not likely to happen. But you had a legit reason for doing it. I was like, I can't find a reason for it. And
he believed it. He believed it. No, this is fair enough.
Yeah, mate, go where you believe in. The end of the day, for me, it was, I could afford the loss. But
this is a great fight. This Penya's fired up as well.
Yeah, she's quite game for it.
When's she fighting?
Yeah, she beat Thingy as well. What was her face there? The tall one.
Kat Zingano. She beat Kat Zingano.
No, the tall one.
Megan Anderson.
That gives Pena beat I can't remember her name. The one that gave
you're on about Durandame.
That's the one. Yeah. She beat her as well.
Beat Durandame, did she?
What, Pena beat her as well?
No.
What, Durandame?
Don't think she did. Juliana Pena. She lost against Joanne. Technical submission. It was guillotine.
Oh, see, there we go.
Amanda Nunes becomes the GOAT. I mean, no surprise.
Yeah.
Right, I jump into this fight. You never know. There might be prepping. You just don't know. I jump into Sai, who's going to pick Yair Rodriguez. Pro record of 13 wins and 2 losses with 4 KOs and 3 submissions. A UFC record of 8 wins and 1 loss. Is that really 8 wins and 1 loss? That's crazy. Oh yeah, 1 loss to Frankie. Currently on a 2-fight win streak. Never been submitted. And made his UFC debut in 2014. I will repeat that. His only loss is to Frankie Edgar.
Yeah, no, he got TKO'd by Roberto Herrera.
You sure Frankie Edgar's not greasing your pockets?
Sorry, I don't know why I've got 1 loss. He's got 2 losses. UFC record 1 loss.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I was confusing you there, didn't I?
Pro record 2 losses, but UFC record 1. Yeah. Frankie.
Okay, fair enough. Let me jump into those fighting style points before you mention Frankie's name again. But switches between stances, this person. So Southpaw and Orthodox. Rodriguez is capable of fighting out of both. Now he's a black belt in Taekwondo. Now he has an arsenal of different kicks in his game as well. Spinning wheel kicks, turning side kicks, teep kicks, and he'll even load up on them as well. So he's just pretty sick with his sort of range of kicks. Now he'll land the calf kicks from early. He gets you worrying about his kicks, and then he'll look to land with his hands as well, just throw those punches. Yep. It's really quite smart when you look at it. Something I've admired from a few fighters actually in the UFC as well are able to do that. But when Rodriguez goes southpaw, he uses his kicks a lot more, and he prefers boxing out of his orthodox stances. So keep an eye on that when you see him switch. You sort of notice what's coming next. Now, hopefully, his opponent hasn't got a read on that, because that could be a really good sort of tell and indicator. Holloway can work around that quite effectively. But he's a well-rounded fighter who has a stinging kicks and excited hand speed as well. And he's slick off of his back too. Yeah. It's just I feel like I've said kicks about 50 times when I just sort of broke down his expectations. We get it, okay? This guy can kick. We get it.
Absolutely. Cool Smeagol saying Hamza Edwards, question mark? Not happening, mate. It's not happening. No. Edwards will wait for that title shot now. He's not smart.
Silly.
He's smart.
He's not silly.
He's not going to give it that shot. And
Mama Edwards won't allow it either.
I think you should delete that comment, Calls Miguel. I thought we were friends, mate.
Who's Frankie
Edgar? He's got wins in the bantamweight division.
Where's our adjudicators?
He's got wins in the lightweight division. The legend that is the Hall of Famer Frankie Edgar. That is who Frankie Edgar is, my friend.
You wouldn't have thought that the amount of times you've mentioned him this week, you wouldn't have thought that he lost last week.
No, you wouldn't have. You would have thought.
Edwards ain't gonna get the title shot. So Cool Smeagol reckons that Edwards isn't gonna get the title shot.
Ooh, I think he will.
Come on, he's next in line.
I mean,
who else?
To be fair, we could probably see another Tony Ferguson thing play out here, couldn't we?
No,
it's like should happen, supposed to happen. But I mean, to be fair, that was a little bit closer than Edwards.
I just don't like. It's crazy because the amount of times we go into the welterweight sort of rankings whenever one of the welterweight top 5 or top 6, 7 or 8 fight. It's crazy because there's so many matchups that could happen, and it was crazy that Masvidal dropped out because that was potentially one of the matchups that could have happened. It could have been Burns versus Edwards, and that was definitely solidified the #1 contender because Edward, like Burns in himself, technically, well, no, he's coming off. Sorry, not Burns. It could have been Edwards and Luque. And Luque in his right mind again could arguably argue for the next title shot as well, coming off the resume that he's coming off as well.
It could be Luque, but look, I mean, you'd be well and truly giving our boy Leon Edwards doing him dirty.
Yeah, if you went to Luque.
Went to Luque's there because Kamaru has actually already got a win over Vicente Luque.
Yeah.
You could argue that Vicente Luque looked more impressive than Leon Edwards, which is a fair argument. Yeah. It's a legit argument, but Edwards has got how many fight win streak?
And 9. I think it's a 9.
And like 3 fights ago, Vicente Luque lost to Wonderboy. So
I'll tell you the truth. I think for Edwards, one of the best things he could have done was that Diaz fight as well, because that's certainly amplified his profile a lot more.
Oh yeah.
And in terms of now seeing popularity wise, and that fight happen, it's more likely to happen. I mean, Luque fight Diaz, get to amplify your profile.
Ooh, some impressive stats coming in from Cosmo. Definitely doesn't want Edwards to get the title shot. He goes, I'll probably get a title shot before Edwards. and then goes, which is a fair point. Edwards has 1 win in 2 years, which is true. No losses, but hasn't fought much, and he wants to
wait around until the birds come home.
For the birds
Waits around,
come home.
yeah.
I think he's been unfortunate though. He's been quite unfortunate. Obviously, he had that fight against Bilal Muhammad, which ended in no contest. He was scheduled to fight Hamzat at one point.
He was looking great as well.
Hamzat pulled out, I think, due to COVID at that point. So, you know,
their size boy Rodriguez. Look.
I don't know why you're pushing it so much. Why are you begging it so much? No. Do you know what?
I just know it's gonna happen, mate.
No, it's not. For a second there.
I jump onto Max Holloway anyway, and then we can have a little chat about jump back on the Edwards.
Who I'm going to pick.
Max Holloway's got a pro record of 22 wins with 6 losses and 10 KOs and 2 submissions. Has a UFC record of 18 wins with 6 losses. He is the former featherweight champion.
Yes.
Made his UFC debut back in 2012. He's also some stats for you guys. Most stoppage victories in the featherweight division, which is 10. Most significant strikes landed in a fight, which is over 450 strikes. That was in his previous outing against Kelvin Kattar, and that was pure dominance. Longest winning streak in the featherweight division, which is 14. And most wins in the featherweight division, which is 17.
Man. Guy's insane, man.
Max Holloway is kind of like, I know we're sort of saying because Volkanovski's got 2 wins over Max, he is the best featherweight, but you can't argue with the stats, and the stats don't lie alongside Max Holloway. I think this win, if he wins against Rodriguez, could potentially line up another fight next year with Volkanovski. But you never know, because he's fought in twice, he may need to even get a third victor over someone else. You just don't know.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you're right. Some solid points there. But as for Max, then, he's an orthodox fighter, brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, arguably one of, if not the best boxers in the UFC period. The debate's still up for contention, of course, and you know it's self-proclaimed as well. He reckons he's the best. So he's excellent at using his reach and keeping his opponents at the end of his jab. He'll even double up on it from time to time. He puts a lot of pressure on his front leg, leans forward and baits his head so he can pull it back and land the counter shots. Extremely durable. He's gone the full 5 rounds numerous occasions here. Against Kattar, he was always throwing mostly in 2s and 3s, you know, never single strikes. Throws his hands at ridiculously high pace with a relentless and unpredictable striking pattern. No signs of slowing down with this guy. Once he gets going, man, that's it. You know,
that is it. Once he finds that rhythm,
solid.
That's it.
But what can we expect for Yair Rodriguez?
Loads of kicks, though, remember.
I expect Ash is going to pick this guy. I expect that he's going to land shots from early and not allow Max to run away on the scorecards to get too comfortable really in his groove. But he does not want to be in a position where he's actually forced to have to claw it back, you know. So if he's going to be aggressive from the offset, just so, because he knows that Max is going to bring that. So yeah, he's really going to have to sort of match him as early as he can, basically. But look, if things heat up, Rodriguez will look to grab hold of Holloway and land those knees within the body lock. He's going to want to use his extensive arsenal of leg kicks to open up the rounds and perhaps disrupt Holloway's striking patterns. Again, he's just got to try to disrupt him best he can, not let Holloway get in that groove, because once he does, he's damn near unstoppable.
In my opinion, I think a lot of people are kind of underestimating Yair Rodriguez in this fight, to be honest, because he's excellent at keeping guys in kicking range and utilizing his kicks. I think people are kind of expecting Max to have a similar performance in his last fight against Kelvin Kattar, but I think it'll be a little bit different. I think the first round will be
like Rodriguez, did he? Kattar didn't have kicks like Rodriguez. It's a different problem.
It's a different problem.
You've got to fight differently.
Yeah. I was going to say, before you get into your point, JK, this is going to be the difference between a boxing range in Max Holloway and kicking range in Rodriguez. And who's going to win?
I think we're going to have a slow first round. I think we're going to have a slow first round, potentially.
Who would you prefer? Someone to be in kicking range or someone in boxing range?
Well, that's the thing. Well, that's where we get into the expectations for Max, really.
Exactly.
You know, because I'm expecting Max to set the pace of the fight, get in Yair's face, because that's where he needs to close the distance early.
He neglects it.
And not let Yair be at kicking range. You know, and I think he needs to double up on his strikes. He doesn't want to stay in that kicking range with Yair, because that's where it's going to get dangerous. It wouldn't be a bad idea for Holloway to look to get this fight to the ground, actually, early. Because just so he can wear on Yair, his best chance would be to sort of catch the kicks and follow up with the takedowns. He's going to score big when he has Yair's back up against the cage, in my opinion. From there, he can rip to the body and land those straight rights down the middle. And that's where, you know, he's gonna score a lot of points and do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And even when he gets the takedown, he's wearing on Yair the whole time that he's doing it. You know, he's going to try and make Yair, you know, rush to get back to his feet so that he can get back into kicking range. And if he's able to smother Yair over time, it's going to pay dividends.
It will.
Especially on those kicks. And that's what I think Max needs to do in this.
The promotion for this fight is pretty sick. It's got such a strong point and
I'm surprised
story to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a long build up.
It is, yeah. And on your point,
I might as well go make a quick tea. Go solo.
Yeah, where's our tea? And on that point you made earlier, Ash. Okay, no, don't worry. But the point Ash was making earlier about boxing and kicking range, would you rather? I mean, we saw that narrative play out in the fight too, right? BAEZA and Williams. Although Williams had much more of a power advantage in that matchup. I wouldn't say Holloway particularly has a power advantage significantly in terms of like the ratio wise to what that fight was to this, what this one's going to be as well.
Well, I've
technicality skill,
yeah. I've kind of been a bit contradictory on my points in some ways, because I've said that I can see this first round being very very tentative, but at the same time I've said, well, Max needs to close the distance. It could go either way, is what I should be saying. I wouldn't be surprised if it is tentative, but personally, what I said was Max needs to close the distance.
I would be surprised if it goes tentative, partly because of the reasons of some of the things I said earlier. Because you know, with Rodriguez, he's going to want to make sure Max doesn't get up in the cards from early, so he's going to want to sort of put some in the bank from early. So Max can run away with it once he gets going. Rodriguez only been in a position where he has to claw it back. So for him, he's just going to have to sort of preempt that sort of scenario and be aggressive from the offset. So I can't think he can afford to be too tentative in the front end. And then for someone like from Holloway, it's just going to be a question of, does he respect Rodriguez's power? If he doesn't, then, and look, if he can't respect Keita, he's not going to respect Rodriguez.
You reckon? Oh, I don't know. Keita had a different...
Wow, those kicks are fire.
Yeah, it's a different problem, like you said before, though. You know, Calvin Keita is very much boxing orientated himself as well, and Max knew he had better boxing than Calvin Keita, and that's why you saw the performance. That's why you got that performance from Max. Yeah, this totally different. Yeah, totally different.
Max got some mad hands. So Max is 100% expecting those kicks to come, isn't he?
Yeah.
How is he going to? How is he going to have an answer? What's his answer to him going to be?
I'd say he needs to dictate the center of the octagon. He needs to control that. Put Yair against the cage.
Is he going to bring takedowns into the game? Is he going to
That's what I said. He needs to get takedowns.
Or is he going to just be moving very well, get in, get out of the way of the kicks?
I think he'll take it. You know, if he can catch one early on, then that would be a massive feather in his cap, because the next time Yair goes to throw one, Yair will know that he needs to set it up a bit better, and it'll cause him problems.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look how ready he looks, Mr. Brown.
Look.
Oh, look how fired up he looks.
Your mum ever told you not to eat with your mouth full? No, speak with your mouth full. How can you not eat without your mouth full?
Apologies.
Well, I'm curious. So what are you having? What you got?
That was very rude of me.
That's right. I was like, who's this muffling on the mic? Going back to the main screen. What are you having? What are you eating?
It's got some crisps.
Oh, yeah, love it. Didn't even hear a crunch. So you eat them soft.
Can't wait for this one. Holloway all the way, says Cool Smigel. I keep saying Cool Smigel. How do you see Holloway getting it done then, man? Let us know. What do you see? And where's Taylor at? Taylor's been dipping and diving.
He chimed in.
Yeah, he did say hello. I want to know what his prediction is for this fight. I think I've gone round 3. Let's go, Max. Taylor.
There he is.
Yeah, I've gone round 3.
Right
Max.
on cue.
To go, yeah.
Round 3.
Oh, yeah, we'll be precise. Who could be most precise? We're all going for.
I reckon he's going to go down in 3 and probably lose on 5 decision. I'm not going to count this guy out.
When I'm this confident on a fighter, they fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at the same time, I don't think you can. Yeah, you said earlier about counting this guy out, right? Or underestimating this guy. I think he can go to full decision with Max. He's capable of that. He's got a problem.
I'm not disrespecting
he's going to bring a problem here.
Rodriguez.
No. I mean, I guess underestimating or whatever the case might be. But I just feel like he's got a particular problem in the octagon that Max is going to struggle with. And it could take him a whole 5 rounds to get the job done just because of the size of the problem he's going to bring into the fight tonight.
Yeah.
So Chris is saying
Max is going to have it.
He's got Holloway by just fucking complete and utter decimation. And he's gone 2 minutes 53 seconds of the 4th round. Taylor saying, I do think that Edwards earned his title shot a long time ago, but he was kind of overstepping it. Is also his fault, as he said, for waiting too long and kind of remaining inactive. Yeah. I just think
he's down to injury that he was away for so long.
Partially, and I think there was COVID as well. Getting the UK fighters over, I think, was a little bit of a problem at one point because he was scheduled to fight Tyron Woodley. Remember that got pulled out.
Oh
yeah, that was going to be in London.
He would
COVID happened,
dominated.
So. Oh yeah, come on now, please.
He would.
Please.
I think I could beat Tyron Woodley. I reckon I'll start the fight.
Mate. He's fighting YouTubers now, I hear.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, man?
Catch weight.
Yeah, put your card in.
Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing.
How much are you willing to eat to get to 170, Ash? Fucking hell. Mate.
Blessed right here.
Well, I better go and get some more crisps, I think.
Best is blessed, baby.
I do want to have a cup of...
It is what it is, baby. Taylor says he was overstepping, like Fredo Corleone from The Godfather. I was a middle brother and I got passed by twice. Oof, big quote.
I was in like...
He does have some points.
He's a middle child, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He's hanging around in there. He is hanging around in
terms of rankings,
but
makes sense. The next guy in line, rankings-wise.
I do think like what he done with Diaz was probably a really good call for his career and profile, to be fair. I mean, people are now far more behind the Edwards Usman fight far more now than they were before that fight took place.
People talk more about the Diaz punch than they do Leonard Edwards winning. Do you not think?
Yeah, you're right.
People talk more about
not wrong there.
Diaz wobbling Edwards than they do about the Edwards beating him.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah, true. They do, and it's like
it's just purely because Edwards outstruck him.
Yeah.
Outpointed him throughout the fight and then that moment happened.
But the Diaz brothers have money as well, so they're just like take this clip and make it everywhere
as well. So
make it everywhere.
They got so many
marketing.
fans.
Yeah.
Taylor saying, he has had injuries also, and I still think he deserves it. But you know how Dana is; they want people winning constantly. He has such a streak, though. It's hard to deny him the shot at the title. Yeah. Of course, Miguel was saying, I don't know his fight with Diaz. He almost got slapped out in the 5th. So he's saying, LMAO Ash, haha, you kill me.
I enter, please, mate.
I'm ready to go with Tyron Woodley. I am random fight weight almost. Oh, okay. He's almost at fight weight at 171.5, says Taylor. He's got to walk in there.
Oh, we have to do a catch weight, mate.
Tyron. Catch weight.
Who are we going for then, boys?
Max Holloway, like I said, round 3.
I'm going for Max Holloway.
Let's get a bit closer on these calls then. How do you reckon Max gets it done?
Round 2 TKO.
So you're going round 2 TKO. I've gone round 3. Sai, who are you going with?
I'm not
He just said Yair Rodriguez. You didn't hear that. He just said Yair.
I just heard Yair round 2.
He's going decision. He's going Yair decision.
Lose by decision.
Yeah, to lose by.
But it is going to be. He's not even there. But he's going to be. I
don't know where he's gone.
It will be Holloway that gets it done, I think.
At your mouth.
Max Holloway, boy.
You sure? Say again.
Max Holloway.
And again.
Okay, let's go. No,
wait until the ref claps
There's
in.
no point. We've got to wait for the clap.
Yeah, wait for the clap and then ask him.
Generally, Ash, if you're looking at the history here, in the last 2 cards, you've been the one to go to the questionable fighter. When it should have been Usman, you gone Kobe. But when it should have been, who was the one before that? Was there a card before that? You done with?
It was P. Young, but yeah.
I swear you went Kobe as well, though.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. But you went for a legit reason, and I just went for playful reason. Because I asked you.
You're
playful reason.
Yeah. I was like, Usman's going to do it, but there's a tiny chance. I reckon Kobe could, and I'm just going
to we're here to make professional picks.
Yeah.
I know we're wrong.
We're baiting you for changing your mind last minute, and you're trying to put it on Ash when he was adamant.
He was adamant on Kobe, and I was like, why are you adamant on Kobe?
But he didn't switch it last minute.
Yeah, because of the game
plan.
plan.
Hey, Jordan, you're welcome. I gave you a free run on the card.
Mate, arguably, he won the 4th and the 5th, right?
Right. Wait, who? Kobe?
Kobe won round 4 and 5.
Arguably, yes, because I thought it was Usman all the way through.
Yeah.
But let's
I mean, Usman absolutely... I don't know. The first fight they had, it was a lot closer, is what I'm saying. That second fight was nowhere near as close as the first fight.
That's what I mean. That's why Ash went with Kobe.
Usman get better. Yeah, but you said... I remember your reason, because I asked you, and you said, oh yeah, because he said he's been working on something. So he's been working on himself, and I believe it. I was like, mate, everyone's going to say that, but you don't see it. Usman, you see it. You see his progression, right. So I can believe that.
Let me get into this chat. So Taylor said a lot of people are focused on the moment of Diaz's success for his fans. It was a big moment, and for Edwards fans, it was also a big moment of shock. Definitely the most memorable moment of the contest. I got Max Holloway could go the judges' scorecards, but I could see him getting a TKO in round 3 as well. So Taylor going round 3.
I know it's Peter and Sandhagen was the other one before that. Here we go.
Right, so I'm going Max Holloway.
As am I.
Guys, I think the stream stopped.
For Max Holloway, yeah?
Guys, I think the stream stopped.
What?
No, it's fine. Just your laptop, I'm sure. Press play on the bottom right.
No, there's no live button. Oh, no, there is.
Yeah, just play. It should be all right.
Okay, I think we're all right.
But
I think we're laggy, though. We are laggy, though. We got to be BQ.
Yeah, all on Max.
Guys, I think we are laggy.
Okay. Just got that timer in.
Ash, can you... Yeah.
Check the script.
Yeah, we are. I've got the chat up. You get rid of it. Turn your laptop off.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I froze with a crisp in my hand.
Okay, I've closed it for now, but you have to let us know if we're
kicks from Rodriguez.
There's a kick from...
Rodriguez getting those kicks in from early. Countered nicely there from Holloway.
Are we freezing in your...
Yeah, we're freezing. Yeah.
Still.
I'm going to have to get it up because I'm going to need to get ready if we go down. To be fair, we'll get it... Actually, no, we get it ready on yours because I've got the backup.
Get Wi-Fi off your phones, boys, yeah?
Mine's already off anyways. Actually, you're going to have to let us know if we do go down. Actually, you're going to need to get it up on there.
Too much.
But
good right from Rodriguez.
But we're going to need to get into it anyways.
That's nice.
Big right for Max.
Not that one.
What are you doing? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're actually freezing.
Watch your fight.
Yeah, Miles says we're lagging, yeah.
Yeah. Keep it on one window.
I reckon we're going to miss a finish here, boys.